करते हैं ताकि जो बीज गुरुजी हमारे अंदर आध्यात्म का रोपने वाले हैं उसे हम अच्छे से ग्रहण कर पाए। और नाभि चक्र के दिन वो बीज रोपा जाता है शक्तिपात से। शक्तिपात का मतलब है गुरुजी हमें अपना बीज मंत्र देते हैं। गुरुजी कहते हैं कि एक व्यक्ति का अकेले 10,000 दिन ध्यान करना और 10,000 लोगों की सामूहिकता में एक दिन ध्यान करना एक जैसा है। और जो स्थिति पहले 8 दिन में प्राप्त होती थी वह अब 2 घंटे में या दर्शन शिविर में हम जो बैठ के गुरुजी के सानिध्य में सामूहिकता में ध्यान करते हैं उसमें मिल जाती है।
गुरुजी कहते हैं आध्यात्मिक क्षेत्र में गुणों सानिध्य का समय जीवन का सर्वश्रेष्ठ समय होता है, पर ऐसा सानिध्य का समय साधक को उसके पूर्व कर्मों के अनुसार ही प्राप्त होगा। यह साधक के जीवन का सुनहरा पल होता है। ध्यान वह ज्ञान है जो आत्मा से आत्मा के द्वारा प्राप्त किया जाता है, जो सर्वोत्तम ज्ञान है। सद्गुरु सानिध्य सामूहिकता की शक्ति पाने का सरल मार्ग है, पर सद्गुरु मिलना ही जीवन में कठिन होता है। हम सभी बहुत ही भाग्यशाली आत्माएं हैं जिन्हें आज के इस जीवन सद्गुरु का इस अमूल्य जीवन में हमें मिले हैं और उनका सानिध्य भी प्राप्त हो रहा है। सद्गुरु ही आज का परमात्मा है। परमात्मा का वह स्वरूप है जो वर्तमान समय के अनुसार है। सद्गुरु का शरीर परमात्मा का माध्यम होता है, पर सद्गुरु परमात्मा नहीं होता है, क्योंकि परमात्मा एक व्यक्ति नहीं है, शक्ति है। पर हम जब सद्गुरु को परमात्मा मानते हैं तो हमारी ग्रहण करने की शक्ति मानी यानी योग्यता बढ़ जाती है। तो आज हमें वही सुअवसर प्राप्त हुआ है, हमें सद्गुरु सानिध्य मिल रहा है, हमें परमात्मा मानने का वो अवसर मिल रहा है ताकि हम वह शक्ति ग्रहण कर सकें, उस शक्ति के सुपात्र बन सकें।
आइए तो आगे के थोड़े से हमारे अनाउंसमेंट के पहले हम भजन में लीन होते हैं, भजन सुनते हैं ताकि हम और भावपूर्ण हो सके और अपनी स्थिति बना सके।
जय बाबा स्वामी। मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में। मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में। मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे। ना तीरथ में ना मूरत में, ना तीरथ में ना मूरत में, ना एकांत निवास में, ना मंदिर में ना मस्जिद में, ना काशी कैलाश में। मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में। मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे। ना मैं जप में ना मैं तप में, ना मैं व्रत उपास में, ना मैं जप में ना मैं तप में, ना मैं व्रत उपास में, ना मैं क्रिया कर्म में रहता, ना मैं क्रिया कर्म में रहता, ना योग संन्यास में, मुझको कहाँ ढूंढ रे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में, मुझको कहाँ ढूंढे रे बंदे। जय बाबा स्वामी।
जय बाबा स्वामी। सबसे निवेदन है, कृपया मोबाइल स्विच ऑफ कर लीजिए। यदि आपको स्विच ऑफ नहीं करने को आ रहा है तो कृपया स्वयं सेवक से मदद ले लीजिए। ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮೋಗ ನಿವಾಸಿಯೇ ಶಿರಬಾಗುವೆವು ಅಡಿಗಳಿಗೆರಗಿ, ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಮುಂಜಾನೆ ನಸುಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಧ್ಯಾನದಿ ಕುಳಿತಿರಲು, ಮುಂಜಾನೆ ನಸುಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಧ್ಯಾನದಿ ಕುಳಿತಿರಲು, ಸಕಲ ಸನ್ಮಂಗಳಾದಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡಗಿರಲು, ಸಕಲ ಸನ್ಮಂಗಳಾದಿ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಡಗಿರಲು, ಕೇಳದೆ ಕೊಡುವ ಬಿಡದೆ ಕಾಯುವ, ಕೇಳದೆ ಕೊಡುವ ಬಿಡದೆ ಕಾಯುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿವಕೃಪಾನಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ, ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಗಂಗಾ ಸ್ನಾನ ಸಿಗದಿರೆ ಏನು ವ್ಯರ್ಥವಾಗದು ಬದುಕು, ಗಂಗಾ ಸ್ನಾನ ಸಿಗದಿರೆ ಏನು ವ್ಯರ್ಥವಾಗದು ಬದುಕು, ಸದ್ಗುರುಗಳು ದೊರೆತ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು, ಸದ್ಗುರುಗಳು ದೊರೆತ ಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೇನು, ಕಳೆವರು ಪಾಪವ ತೊಳೆವರು ಚಿತ್ತವ, ಕಳೆವರು ಪಾಪವ ತೊಳೆವರು ಚಿತ್ತವ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿವಕೃಪಾನಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ, ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ, ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮೋಗ ನಿವಾಸಿಯೇ ಶಿರಬಾಗುವೆವು ಅಡಿಗಳಿಗೆರಗಿ, ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ, ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ನೆನಪುಗಳ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನು ವರ್ತಮಾನದಿ ಸ್ಥಿರ ಸ್ಥಿತರಾಗಿ,
ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ನೆನಪುಗಳ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇನ್ನು ವರ್ತಮಾನದಿ ಸ್ಥಿರಸ್ಥಿತರಾಗಿ ನಾಳೆಯ ಚಿಂತೆಯು ಬಾರದ ಹಾಗೆ ನಾಳೆಯ ಚಿಂತೆಯು ಬಾರದ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಾಯುವ ಪೊರೆಯುವ ಆತ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಜನ್ಮ ನೀಡುವ ಕಾಯುವ ಪೊರೆಯುವ ಆತ್ಮಕ್ಕೆ ಜನ್ಮ ನೀಡುವ ನಮ್ಮ ಶಿವಕೃಪಾನಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮೋಗ ನಿವಾಸಿಯೇ ಶಿರವಾಗುವೆವು ಅಡಿಗಳಿಗೆರಗಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕದ ತೆರೆದು ಕಾಯುತ್ತಿಹೆವು ನಿಮಗೆ.
जय बाबा स्वामी. तो आइए आगे हम जानते हैं गहन ध्यान अनुष्ठान के बारे में. पूज्य स्वामी जी की यह शुद्ध इच्छा है कि विश्व का प्रत्येक मनुष्य विश्व चेतना से जुड़े. उनके गुरुओं की इच्छा के अनुसार इस लक्ष्य को प्राप्त करने हेतु स्वामी जी इन मंगल मूर्तियों को माध्यम बना रहे हैं. वे इस मंगल मूर्ति में प्राण प्रतिष्ठा करते हैं. यह संवेदनशील और कठिन कार्य पूज्य स्वामी जी के द्वारा साल में एक बार किया जाता है. यह प्रक्रिया जनवरी से प्रारंभ होकर 45 दिनों तक चलती है और शिवरात्रि के दिन संपन्न होती है. इस गहन ध्यान अनुष्ठान के दौरान पूज्य स्वामी जी आश्रम में एकांतवास में रहते हैं और मंगल मूर्ति में स्वयं के प्राणों को स्थापित करके उसे चैतन्य पूर्ण करते हैं. इस अनुष्ठान के दौरान ध्यान करने वाले विश्व भर के साधक पूज्य स्वामी जी के हिमालय के गुरुओं की सूक्ष्म उपस्थिति के कारण एक अलौकिक चैतन्यपूर्ण वातावरण की अनुभूति करते हैं. सकारात्मकता के एवं पूज्य स्वामी जी को समर्पित होने के कारण कई साधकों को आध्यात्मिक अनुभूतियाँ होती हैं. 45 दिनों के बाद मूर्ति की ऊर्जा में और पूज्य स्वामी जी में समरसता स्थापित हो जाती है. विश्व के विभिन्न स्थानों पर 5 ऐसी मंगल मूर्तियाँ स्थापित की गई है और एक हमारे बेंगलोर में भी होने जा रही है. यह मंगल मूर्तियाँ आने वाले 800 सालों तक विश्व भर के लिए चैतन्य प्रवाह के स्तोत्र बनी रहेगी. परमात्मा को खोजने वाली आत्माओं के लिए ये मूर्तियाँ एक दीप स्तंभ है तथा एक सामान्य साधक भी इनके सानिध्य में ध्यान करने मात्र से एक उच्च आध्यात्मिक स्थिति को प्राप्त कर सकेगा. आप सोचिए, दुनिया के लगभग हर कॉन्टिनेंट पे आश्रम बनाना, विश्व चक्र की स्थापना करना और विश्व के हर कोने में मोक्ष प्राप्ति के लिए आध्यात्मिक उन्नति के लिए आत्माओं को मंगल मूर्ति का सानिध्य मिले, यह उद्देश्य रखना, ये एक साधारण व्यक्ति के तो सोच से भी परे है और ये सोच कोई महान शक्ति की ही हो सकती है. हम बहुत ही भाग्यशाली आत्माएं हैं जो इस काल में जहाँ पे 800 सालों तक का संकल्प पूर्ण होने जा रहा है, उस युग में हम गुरु सानिध्य प्राप्त कर रहे हैं. अब जानते हैं हमारी प्यारी गुरु माँ के बारे में. परम वंदनीय गुरु माँ पूज्य स्वामी जी की सहधर्मचारिणी यानी उनकी धर्मपत्नी है और उनकी प्रथम शिष्या भी है। उन्होंने पूज्य गुरुदेव के अलौकिक गुरु स्वरूप को अनुभव किया एवं पहचाना है। उन्होंने गुरुदेव की साधना काल के दौरान अकेले ही गृहस्थी संभाली और गुरुदेव को शाश्वत और सबल आधार प्रदान किया। उनके त्याग एवं समर्पण के कारण ही आज समस्त मानवता को पूज्य स्वामी जी एवं समर्पण ध्यान पद्धति प्राप्त हुए, जो आज 800 सालों से हिमालय की कंदराओं तक सीमित थी और आज 800 सालों तक का संकल्प लेके आगे हम समर्पण को लेके जा रहे हैं, गुरुदेव लेके जा रहे हैं। आकाश की ऊंचाई प्राप्त करने वाले हमारे गुरुदेव के पीछे पूज्य गुरुमाँ डोर समान है। गुरुजी कहते हैं कि जब भी गुरुजी समाज में आए तो गुरुमाँ जो है वो गुरु पत्नी के नाम से जानी जाती थी, पर वो गुरुमाँ स्वयं से बनी है। और गुरुमाँ ने सभी साधकों को इतना प्यार दुलार दिया और ऐसे अच्छे से गुरुजी जो हमें बताते हैं वो समाज में रह के कैसे उसको करना है, जो आध्यात्मिक मैनेजमेंट होता है वो हमें सिखाया और इसी वजह से वो हमारी गुरुमाँ बन गई। गुरुमाँ को गुरुजी मालिक के स्वरूप में हमें बताते हैं, संबोधित करते हैं। गुरुजी कहते हैं कि जो बीज शिव बाबा ने उन्हें दिया उसे माली बनकर गुरुमाँ ने उछेरा है, उसको वृक्ष स्वरूप दिया है। क्योंकि अगर गुरुजी को हिमालय में जाने की अनुमति ना देते तो शायद ये समर्पण हम तक पहुंच ही ना पाता और वो बीज जो शिव बाबा ने गुरुजी में स्थापित किया वो वृक्ष बन ही ना पाता। इसीलिए समर्पण में गुरुमाँ का भी बहुत ही त्याग और बलिदान है।
ಜಯ ಬಾಬಾ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ. ಆಗಮಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅನೇಕ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರಿಗೆ ಹಿಂದಿ ಭಾಷೆಯ ತೊಡಕಾಗಿದ್ದರೆ ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಂಕ್ಷಿಪ್ತ ಒಂದು ಪರಿಚಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡಲು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಶ್ರೀ ಶಿವಕೃಪಾನಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ನಿಮ್ಮಂತೆಯೇ ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ನಾಗಪುರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ಕುಟುಂಬದಲ್ಲಿ ಜನಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಂತೆ ಅವರ ಓದು ಸಹ MCOMವರೆಗೆ ತಲುಪಿ ಅವರೊಂದು ಕಂಪನಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯನಿರ್ವಹಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದರು. ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಿಮಾಲಯಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗುವಂತಾಯಿತು. ಅವರು ಆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿವಬಾಬಾ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಬ್ಬ ಗುರುವಿನ ಭೇಟಿಯಾಗುವಂತಾಯಿತು. ಶಿವಬಾಬಾ ಅವರಿಂದ ನೇಪಾಳದ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಥಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಗುಹೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಸವಾಗಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಶಿವಬಾಬಾರವರ ಒಂದು ಕೃಪಾಶೀರ್ವಾದದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರಿಗೆ ದೇವರ ದರ್ಶನವಾಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ತನಕ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಏನೇನು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಹೋಮ ಹವನ ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ಹುಡುಕಾಟದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದರು. ಭಗವಂತನ ಹುಡುಕಾಟ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇತ್ತು, ಆದರೆ ನನ್ನೊಳಗೆ ಭಗವಂತ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಅನ್ನತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಶಿವಬಾಬಾರವರು ಕಂಡ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ಅರಿವಾಯಿತು. ಆ ನಂತರ ನನ್ನ ಭಗವಂತನ ಹುಡುಕಾಟ ನಿಂತು ಹೋಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮುಂದಿನ ಜರ್ನಿ ವಾಪಸ್ಸು ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಆವಾಗ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ಗುರುಗಳು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಹಿಮಾಲಯ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಆ ಹಿಮಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅನೇಕ ವರ್ಷ 18 ವರ್ಷ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ತಪಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಆಚರಿಸಿ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಗುರುವಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ಗುರು ಕಡೆ ಕಳಿಸಿ, ಅನಂತರ ಹಾಗೆ ಅನೇಕ ಗುರುಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಗಳಿಂದ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಹಾಗೂ ಏನು ಇವರು ಪಡಿಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತೋ ಅದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಮಗಾಗಿ 1900 ದಶಕದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಪಸ್ಸು ಹಿಮಾಲಯದಿಂದ ಬಂದು ನಮಗಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ಈ ಸಮರ್ಪಣ ಧ್ಯಾನದ ಸಾರವನ್ನು ಹಿಮಾಲಯದಿಂದ ತಂದು ಆ ಗಂಗೆಯನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹಂಚ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರ ಆಗಮನ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಶಾಂತ ಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದಿರಿ, ಯಾರೂ ಹೇಳಬಾರ್ದಾಗಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರು ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗೋ ತನಕ ಮೌನವಾಗಿ ಶಾಂತ ಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದಿರೋಣ.
जय बाबा स्वामी, आप लोग सभी अपना अपनी स्थिति बनाए रखिए। स्वामी जी जल्द हमारे बीच आने वाले हैं। कृपया अपना स्थान न छोड़ें और स्थिति बनाए रखें। जय बाबा स्वामी, कृपया स्थिति बनाए रखें।
ಜಯ ಬಾಬಾ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ, ಹೊಸಬರಿಗಾಗಿ ಕೆಲವು ರೀತಿ ರಿವಾಜುಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರ ಸಮೀಪಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಹೋಗುವಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರನ್ನು ದೂರದಿಂದಲೇ ನೋಡುವಂಥದ್ದು. ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯ ಚರಣಾರವಿಂದಗಳಿಗೆ ಎರಗುವಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಸ್ವಾಮೀಜಿಯವರ ಆಗಮನವಾಗಿದೆ. ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಗುರುಮ ಅವರ ಆಗಮನ ಆಗುತ್ತಿದೆ.
ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನೊಡನಿರಲು ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಎದುರಾಗಿ ಭಯವೇನು 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 ಗುರುವೇ. ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನೊಡನಿರಲು ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಎದುರಾಗೆ ಭಯವೇನು 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 ಗುರುವೇ. ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನಿಲ್ಲದಿರೆ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗೆ. ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನಿಲ್ಲದಿರೆ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗೆ. ಸುಖವೇನು 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 ಪ್ರಭುವೇ. ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನೊಡನಿರಲು ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಎದುರಾಗೆ ಭಯವೇನು 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 ಗುರುವೇ. ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನಿಲ್ಲದಿರೆ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗೆ ನೀನೊಬ್ಬನಿಲ್ಲದಿರೆ ಜಗವೆಲ್ಲ ಜೊತೆಯಾಗೆ ಸುಖವೇನು 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 ಪ್ರಭುವೇ. ಜೈ ಬಾಬಾ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ.
हम ज्ञान की ज्योति जलाने और हमारे कार्यक्रम का उद्घाटन करने के लिए दीप प्रज्वलन के लिए गेस्ट को आमंत्रित करेंगे। हमारे माननीय अतिथिगण में है श्री रवि पांडुरंगी जी, वीपी ऑफ PREAC, श्री तेंगली जी, डायरेक्टर DRDO, श्री डॉक्टर सुभाष शाक्ति जी, DS and DG DRDO, श्री संजीव चिकोड़ी जी, VP ऑफ टेक महिंद्रा, और सुरेश पटेल जी, ट्रस्टी समर्पण आश्रम।
हम श्री राजेंद्र गोनेकर जी से और श्रीधर मणि जी से विनती करते हैं कि हमारे माननीय अतिथिगण स्वागत कर दीप प्रज्वलन करने के लिए लेकर आए।
ओम अग्नि ज्योति ज्योतिरग्निः स्वाहा, सूर्यः ज्योति ज्योति सूर्यः स्वाहा, अग्निर्वर्षो ज्योतिर्वर्षः स्वाहा, सूर्यः वर्षो ज्योतिर्वर्षः स्वाहा, ज्योतिः सूर्यः सूर्यो ज्योति स्वाहा। ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः दीपस्य देवताय नमः। जैसे ही दीपक जलता है, इसकी चमक आप सभी को छूती है और आप सभी के अंदर ज्ञान और समझ की अमर ज्योति जलाती है।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सभी अतिथिगणों का। अभी हम सभी अपनी स्थिति बना के रखेंगे। कुछ ही क्षण में पूज्य गुरुदेव और पूजनीय गुरु माँ हमारे समक्ष आने वाले हैं। कृपया शांति बनाए रखें। फिर से एक बार चेक कर लीजिए किसी का मोबाइल ऑन तो नहीं है। यदि ऑन है तो कृपया स्विच ऑफ कर लीजिए। अभी हम अपनी स्थिति बना के रखेंगे और भजन का आनंद लेंगे।
जय बाबा स्वामी। ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी है, ये मत कहो खुदा से मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी है, ये मुश्किलों से कह दो मेरा खुदा बड़ा है।
गुरु माँ का आगमन हो चुका है। तालियों के साथ हम गुरु माँ का आमंत्रित करेंगे। तालियां बजती रहनी चाहिए।
गुरुजी हमारे जीवन का सूर्य हैं और गुरु माँ हमारे जीवन में सूर्योदय से पहले होने वाली लालिमा, जो हमेशा सूरज के पहले आती हैं, हमें एहसास दिलाती हैं, ये विश्वास दिलाती हैं कि अब हमारे जीवन का अंधकार दूर होने वाला है और स्वर्णिम सूर्य होने वाला है।
शिवकृपानंद स्वामी नमो नमः, बाबा स्वामी नमो नमः।
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 शिवकृपानंद स्वामी नमो नमः, बाबा स्वामी
शिवकृपानन्द स्वामी नमो बाबा स्वामी नमो
जय बाबा स्वामी। बैठक व्यवस्था।
कृपानंद स्वामी नमो नमः। करुणा सागर नमो नमः। शिव कृपानंद स्वामी नमो नमः।
जय बाबा स्वामी। बैठक व्यवस्था के स्वयं सेवकों से विनती है, कृपया साधकों को थोड़ा आगे की तरफ भेजिए, आगे जगह खाली है।
गुरुदेव का आगमन हो चुका है। तालियों से हम गुरुजी का स्वागत करेंगे।
ओम अग्नि ज्योति ज्योति अग्नि स्वाहा सूर्य ज्योति ज्योति सूर्य स्वाहा अग्निर्वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा सूर्यः वर्चो ज्योतिर्वर्चः स्वाहा ज्योतिः सूर्यः सूर्यो ज्योति स्वाहा ओम भूर्भुवस्वः दीपस्य देवताय नमः गन्धाक्षतपुष्पाणि समर्पयामि।
ततो नमस्कारं करोमि। गुरु आवाहन करेंगे। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
हम स्वामी जी का नाद स्वर बजाकर स्वागत करेंगे।
नाद बजाने के लिए धन्यवाद। हम सभी साधक आपसे प्रार्थना करते हैं गुरुदेव, कृपया अमृत बरसाइए, कृपया अमृत।
My salutations to all of the pious souls present here. Today, on the auspicious occasion of Independence Day, we have all gathered here. And so when it comes to the matter of National Day, so then let us start the program with a matter of national importance. Now, recently, the G20 meetings have happened. These meetings happen at various places in our country, and in all of these meetings, at all of the places, only one slogan had been written: Vasudev Kutumbakam, the world as one family. Vasudev Kutumbakam, Vasudev Kutumbakam, meaning the whole world is one family, this inner feeling. Such a high perspective, this is what our ancestors had. And they used this very thing as a slogan. It was put up everywhere. Now think a little bit. Now if some foreigner, if he had asked, how is this possible? Then what answer would we give? Why? Because they could have asked. In the whole world, there's no such religion that the whole world believes in. Is there any such religion? There is no such religion. Is there any such method of worship that all of the people believe in? There is no such method of worship either. Is there any such deity that the whole world believes in? No. There is also no such deity. So then, is there any such language that the whole world knows? No. There is no language like this either. So now tell me, how is this possible? At Vasudev Kutumbakam, the whole world is one family. It can only happen when there is one such medium for humanity, through which one human connects with another human, and while connecting, his caste does not come in the middle, their religions don't come in the middle, their languages don't come in the middle, their color does not come in the middle, their country does not come in the middle. So meaning all of these boundaries should not come in the middle. Is there any such medium? There is. There is one medium, and that medium is yoga. Today, for 28 years, after traveling to many countries all over the world, I can give you full reassurance that yoga is one such medium through which humans connect with one another. Today, through the medium of yoga, 70 countries are connected. And second, they are different castes, of different religions, of different countries, of different colors, meaning the various distinctions. So how is this possible? In reality, all of these are boundaries of the body. The soul has no such boundaries. Humans have made this with the body, with the intellect. This is a caste, this is a religion, this is a language, this is a country, this is a state. All of this has been created. Ask a newly born baby, what is your caste? What is your religion? What is your country? He does not know anything. So meaning at the time of our birth, we did not come with any of these. Then one by one, all of these were put over us. So then the question arises, in my whole life, I had never gone to Switzerland, and when I did go there, there was a Samarpan meditation center that was running there. And when I was called there for a visit, you would be surprised that there were 300 people who were meditating regularly. And out of these 300, there was not a single Indian face. There was not a single Indian person, nothing. They had learned it from England and gone, and after learning it, they started a center there, and then they were meditating regularly. So this is to say, the publicity and propagation of yoga is happening overseas in great population, in great numbers. Why? Because whoever has a wish to be introversive, whoever has a wish to go within, whoever has a spiritual thirst is very important. Until it happens. A man is very thirsty, so then he has no fuss. If you give him water, he will immediately drink it. Why? Because he's thirsting for each and every drop. He will not say, is this water from a bottle, water from a tap, water from a well? Nothing. He will not ask you anything. Whatever water you give him, he will drink it. So the meaning of saying this is, in exactly this way, those who have awakened this thirst, they do not see which country are we of, which color are we of. They don't see anything. They just come running straight to India. So now think a little bit. What is the speciality in India? What is so special about our country? That whoever awakens a spiritual thirst, he comes towards India. The reason for this is that, see, in the whole world, after traveling to many countries, I can tell you that the concept of a living Paramatma is there only and only in Indian culture. It is not there anywhere else. There is no living Paramatma everywhere. Paramatma means the one who is not present today. That is Paramatma. This is the feeling that is there all over the world. But the concept of a living Paramatma, it is not there anywhere in the world. And the concept of a living Paramatma, it is there only and only in India. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma has been believed. Guru is Paramatma himself. And next, our ideal who was there, Ram, he also had a guru. Our ideal who was there, Sri Krishna, he also had a guru. So meaning this guru-disciple tradition has been going on since ancient times. And next the question arises, what is the importance of the guru? See, what is the difference between us and animals? There is no difference between us and animals. We have a mother, the animals have a mother. We have a father, animals have a father. We have a wife, the animals also have a wife. We have a husband, the animals also have a husband. So meaning within other life forms and us, there is no difference. We are similar. There is only one difference. And that difference is we have an inner feeling to make progress. We can meditate. We can progress spiritually. That is not there in other life forms. They don't have this knowledge of spiritual progress. And next in India, there is Guru. Because the Guru is present, you get this path. In animals, there is no Guru, is there? You see in animals, look, there's no Guru anywhere. Only humans have a Guru. So, only humans have that way, that path. That path can be shown, that path can be seen. Many people, they keep searching for the Guru. They keep searching for the Guru. They keep looking for the Guru. In reality, the Guru can never be found. To find the Guru, you need to be better than the Guru, right? Then you can go and search for the Guru. Then you can recognize the Guru. You can look for the Guru, but is this the case? No. In reality, the disciple does not find the Guru. The Guru goes to the disciple. It is only that you need to maintain and create your spiritual state. So if you have a wish to meet a Guru, you have a wish that some Guru should come into your life, then first, learn to stay in solitude. And by solitude, I mean that at one place, sit in a way for half an hour, where you're not doing any activity, any deed, and you're not doing any thought either. Our body has the habit, either it keeps doing some activity or it keeps doing some thought. You also don't want to do any activity and you also don't want to have any thought. So sit in such a way. And so when you sit like this for half an hour, then you should not have the television. You should not have the radio. You should not have songs. You should not have books. You should have nothing at all. Ordinarily, what happens as soon as I get free time, we switch on the television. If not, we listen to the radio. If not, we listen to songs. If not, we whistle. Many people say if they sit in solitude, they will start whistling. They will sing songs. Not like this. For such half an hour, do this practice that there is nothing. Many sadhaks ask, how should we make a spiritual progress happen? Meditation is a faraway thing. For meditation, first make your preparation. Do your preparation. The preparation for meditation is at first. Learn to stay in solitude. In solitude, we are sitting with a silent chitta, a peaceful chitta, and then slowly, you will have control over your body. Why? Because the body does not have the habit of sitting in solitude, of sitting still. So you will first have to put that habit into the body, that we are sitting peacefully for 30 minutes. We're not doing any work. We're not speaking to anyone, and you're not seeing anything either. You're not listening to anything. Nothing. You don't want to do any work with the physical body. You just want to sit with a peaceful chitta. And next, if you learn to do this, then you will start to get thoughts. Now you see, you will get many thoughts. And thoughts so old. All of the incidents that have happened, one by one, all the thoughts will come. And those thoughts should also not come. So make an attempt for this also. So meaning, there should be nothing with you. Do a practice of remaining empty like this. Then, a spiritual state of yours will be created. And once your spiritual state is created, then certainly some guru or another enters your life. Now the question arises, how shall we recognize the guru? Who is my guru? There's so many gurus. How can we recognize who is our guru? So then there are two things in this. The first is, if you're an emotional person, then you can go to Shirdi and go there near the Samadhi and break your head there, the way you break a coconut, that way. And then ask him for self-realization, ask him for inner spiritual experience first. Or second, check the aura of the guru. Now recently, online, Gurutattva is One, a program was conducted. The program happened in Marathi, and Gajanan Maharaj of Shegao, his devotees had organized this program. And it was organized from a temple in America, and it was relayed from 5 centers in America. And I told all of these people that I have my own experience that in the Himalayas, each and every guru, whichever knowledge he used to have, whichever knowledge he had, he would give me that knowledge. And then send me to the next guru for the next knowledge. And then the next guru, whatever knowledge he had, he would give me that knowledge and then send me to the next guru. So meaning, no guru used to keep anyone with themselves. The path ahead, they would tell this by themselves. This was my experience from the Himalayas first. And next, if you're not having the experience of the Himalayas, you must not be getting it. But you understand business, do you not? In the material world, if there's a primary school, does a primary school teacher sit with him? No, he sends him to the middle school teacher. And the middle school teacher sends a student to high school, and the high school teacher sends a student to college. So meaning, even in the material world, no teacher never holds on to his student. He pushes him ahead. So then, why have you held on to Gajanan Maharaj for 25 years? And why has Gajanan Maharaj held on to you for 25 years? Why? Because you have never shown your worthiness, right? You will have to show that I am passing primary, then he will send you to middle school. You will have to show that you are passing middle school, then he will send you to high school. So meaning, you hold on to the Samadhis Guru for 25 years, you hold on to him. And your spiritual progress, it just does not happen. Why does it not happen? Why does he not make your spiritual progress happen? When in fact it is the main rule of the Guru element that he never holds on to the disciple. So then why does this happen? So think a little bit. Think a little bit, peacefully, that why does this happen? This happens because you never show your worthiness. You have to show your worthiness. What do? You go there with your problems. You go there with your problems. Then your problem goes away. You become happy. Then the next problem comes. Then you go again. So meaning, apart from material things, you never ask for anything. Do you ever ask? My spiritual progress should happen. Do you ever ask? I should get self-realization. No, you never ask for it. Why? To ask for this is to show your wish that I am enthusiastic. I want to go to the next class, but you don't ask. And since you don't ask, they do not give it to you. So in reality, the Samadhis Guru is a door. He is a door through which one can reach up to the living Guru. But when? When you will ask him for self-realization. When you will ask for spiritual progress. And next, when one problem of yours goes away, then you wait for the next problem. The next problem will come, then I will go. And then the second one goes away, then the third one comes, then we will go. But from so much experience, you do not get to know this. That at this Guru, at this Samadhi, by going there, all of my problems of my life are being solved. And whatever I ask for here, I receive it. But you never ask for that thing. By asking for which, there is nothing left to ask for anymore. And that thing is self-realization. That thing is spiritual experience. If you ask for spiritual experience, then certainly a living Guru will enter your life. Why? Because whatever you are asking for, he is not capable of giving it. And so what will he do? The living Guru who is there, he will hand you over to him. Because spiritual experience is a living process. It is only possible through the medium of a living Guru. And this is why that whichever Samadhis Guru you believe in them. But after believing, ask them for spiritual progress, ask them for self-realization. And then in your life, a new dawn can come. A new sun can rise. And next, many sadhaks say, become introversive, to become introversive, to become introversive. What does this mean? In reality, to be introversive means to end your physical consciousness and to live in soul consciousness. It happens. There are many sadhaks. As we see, do we not? There is an electrical wire. It is coming from here to there. But in this, if a person holds on to a wire very strongly, will he get a current? No, he will not, because the current is passing through the wire. But we will not be shocked by the current. We will not be hit by the current because we have no connection to the current. Just like this, no matter how much you stay with the Guru, no matter how close you stay to him, this is the way we hold on to a wire, if you hold on to him. But until your connection does not happen with him, until then, you cannot absorb anything from him. See, if this is a pipe, then from this pipe, if water is flowing and you want to absorb it, then what will you have to do? The bottom end of the pipe, you will have to touch the upper end of your pipe to this bottom end, then the water will flow. So if you touch it here, then nothing will happen. If you touch it there, then nothing will happen. If you touch it here, then nothing will happen. Nothing is going to happen to it. But nothing will happen to you also. But if you touch here, then something will happen. So what does this mean? So meaning the feet of the Guru and our head, they should come to one level. Why? Because energy flows from his feet. And until we do not become that surrendered, until we do not become capable of absorbing, until then, the energy within, we are not able to absorb it. No matter how close you stay, no matter how much you stay with him, nothing is going to happen through this. What is important is, where is your connection? Where are you connected? Where you're connected to? That is where you can absorb from. So, the manner in which, if you want to absorb something from a pipe, then you have to touch your upper part to the bottom end of that pipe. Then you can obtain something. This is possible through meditation. This is possible through meditation. This is the first thing. And next, meditation, meditation, meditation. What does this mean? You see, in the last 28 years, I am traveling all around the world with only one subject. Why am I traveling? Because I haven't been able to do the publicity and propagation. Even I used to get the question. That the knowledge of yoga, the knowledge of yoga. Why does society not have it? It does not have it because in the Himalayas, the one who has gone once has gone. He just hasn't come back. Why has he not come back? Why? Because firstly, the ones who go, they sacrifice this world. They leave it behind and then they go. So then there is no question of them coming back. And then next, after going there, one does not even get a thought about this world. So then you see, when you do not even get a thought about this world, then who will come back? So for this reason, those who have the knowledge of yoga, they became samadhis there itself. They became enshrined there itself. And after being samadhis, they never came back to society. And because they never came back to society, there is no knowledge of yoga. But it is there, right? Since we are not able to do yoga, people do yoga asanas. So meaning the packaging is of yoga. But what is there inside the packaging? It's yoga asanas. It happened, right? 21st June has come and gone. You would have also seen that on the television, yoga asana, in the newspaper, yoga asana, on the radio, yoga asana. Everyone is doing yoga asanas. Oh dear. From yoga asanas, your body can become healthy. But all of this is at the physical level, right? What development is going to happen at the soul level, at the spiritual level? If there's progress at the spiritual level, if your chitta develops, then the influence of the chitta, you may be able to see it on your aura. You can see it on your aura. And next, aura. These all used to be called imaginary things 25 years ago. Nobody used to believe in them. But now it has happened. Now they're not considered imaginary. Now they can be investigated and examined with machines. How is an aura? It can be seen. So this is to say, I have made mine this way, so you can make yours as well. But for this, regularity is important. Meditate regularly first. And next, sit in solitude and meditate. In 15 feet, if there's a room, if there's a rooftop, if there's a garden, for 15 feet, for 20 feet, there's no one around you. Then sit to meditate with a peaceful chitta, and then slowly you will become introversive. And as soon as you become introversive, then the celestial sound, the Brahmanad, will be heard from within you. The Brahmanad will be heard. What does this mean? As we see a telephone pole, if you put your ear to it, then a sound comes, a noise comes. So that kind of a sound will start to come from within you. Such a sound will be there. So then understand, you have become introversive. Then at that point, you will not get any thoughts. You will not receive anything. Even if your wife comes near you, then your meditation will be broken. If your husband comes near you, even then that meditation will be broken. So meaning if any person comes, no matter how dear he is to you, so as soon as he comes near you, he will bring his thoughts with him. And because of those thoughts, you become disturbed. So this is to say that you have to make a lot of attempts. You have to have a lot of protection. So now, recently, I did a tour of UK, and in the United Kingdom, I had 4 retreats. And so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I used to have a holiday. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there used to be retreats. So like this, 4 retreats were held. So the spiritual state that I used to have for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I used to have to spend the other 4 days in the same spiritual state. It was very difficult. I used to have to stay in the same spiritual state for the whole month. And the Shibirs, the workshops, were for 3 days. And then that time period was for 4 days. So meaning so much protection. I had to be so alert. For 24 hours, that you had to be alert. I used to be ready. I used to be alert even of Guruma. I used to be alert even of my daughter. Even of my son. So understand this in short, that the whole world is a thief. And then in your pocket, you have a diamond. And the whole world is coming to rob this diamond in the form of your chitta. And you have to save it and take it away. So in these 4 days, if any person would come, I would become immediately alert. Why has he come? And then by making my attention introversive, then I would listen to what they're saying and also answer them. But I would never let my chitta go. So one has to slowly have control over the chitta like this. And once it becomes good like this, then one will have to remain alert for 24 hours. To remain alert during the discourse, I would receive privacy. But for the other 4 days, just as a general person stays, I would live in the same way. But that 4-day period was very difficult. So 4 days, 4 days, 4 days. I had to take care of it 4 times like this, so that I could stay in the same spiritual state and the seminars could happen in a good way. So all 4 retreats happened. So the Gurutattva that I said had happened from America. So many people had come there from America to attend that retreat. And they understood, they accepted that until we do not ask, the Samadhis Guru will not give it to us. We ask for material things and we keep receiving material things. And our satisfaction is in that. We never have the wish that we should receive something more than that. We want to do something ahead of this. So until you keep asking in this manner, you will keep receiving in exactly that manner. The progress ahead cannot happen. Next. New experiments, new ways, they keep being done. And what is written in the holy books, the ancient scriptures, to what extent it is true, what extent it is not. I keep making an attempt to investigate it. Just as it is written, if you take bath in the river Ganga, all of your sins will be washed away. Many people say it this way, that by taking bath in the river Ganga, your sins will be washed away, sins will be washed away. So in reality, are they washed away or not? So to see this, I stayed in Rishikesh for 3 days. And by staying there for 3 days, I took bath in the river Ganga for 3 days. And then I saw that in reality, our sins really washed away. And our sins washed away, what actually happens? So in actuality, what happens is that the effect on your third eye chakra, that the effect that is there on your sacral chakra, that all of those effects, they go away. And what happens when those effects go away? Your sins are not washed away. Your memories of the sins are washed away. The problem of humans is that if one person has murdered another person, then after committing this murder, he does not have he just keeps on remembering, I did a murder, I murdered someone, I am a sinner. He's remembering this again and again. So these memories don't allow him to sleep properly at night. So with this full inner feeling, if he takes bath in the river Ganga 3 times, then what will happen? Those memories will be erased. These 2 chakras are connected to memories, so these memories will go away. So sins do not go away, the memories of the sins go away. And after the memories go away, you will have to endure the sins. That is the law of nature. The one who has committed the sin will have to endure it. So that way, whatever sin they have committed, they will have to endure it. But the memories will be washed away. So meaning, here the problem memories. The sin and merit, whatever he has to endure, he will endure. So meaning, by taking bath in the river Ganga, it is not your sins that get washed away. It is the memories of the sins that get washed away. So it is not the memories that, it's not the sins that get washed away, it is the memories of the sins that get washed away. So you can also try experiments like this. But in order to do all of this, nothing will happen at the physical level. For this, you will have to go on to the soul level. And until you do not go at the soul level, until then, nothing will happen. And next, all of this that we are seeing, the relatives of the body, all of these relatives, They were there in every birth. Even in your last birth, you had a wife, you had children, and your last birth also, you had made a home, you had done everything. So now, in this home, at the most, you will make a bigger home, you will have a good wife, good children. That is your progress. But everything is the same. Your spiritual progress, if it does not happen, then this will keep on going on. It'll keep going on for lives and lives on it until you do not become free of it. And next, free meaning the karma-free state. If you do not receive it in your life, then there is no freedom from this. See, ordinarily, what is the case? The company that a human had in his past life, because of that, he got a certain type of thoughts. And because of those types of thoughts, then those types of karmas happen through his hands. And depending on the types of karmas that happen, to endure those karmas, that becomes a reason for his next birth. If you had no karmas, then why did you take birth? You took birth to endure the karmas. Whatever karmas you did in your past birth, to endure them. You took this birth. So if there are no karmas at all, so then it happens. In Japan, people ask me a lot that if I have to endure all my karmas, certainly, then why do I need God? And why do I need a guru? Why do I need meditation? It is not like this in actuality. Imagine this is one point. We have taken birth at this point, and we have to endure all of these karmas. And then next, if you went into the proximity of a guru does not mean one person. A guru means one collectivity of souls. If you go there, and then while enduring your karmas, you reach this point. So then you endured all of the karmas of your past birth, and then after that, while reaching this point, you came up until here. So then you have endured the karmas of your past birth, and then now, bad karmas do not happen through your hands, and then next, so many good karmas have happened. All those good karmas, they happen in the Guru's grace. By believing in it like this, you surrender them to God. So meaning at this place, you receive that spiritual state where all the karmas you did in your past lives, you have endured them. Now the bad karmas, they're just not happening through your hands anymore. And the good karmas that happen, those good karmas, through the medium of the Guru, you surrender them to Paramatma. So then there's nothing in your account at this point. Nor are there good karmas, nor are there bad karmas, nor are there any karmas of your past births. So then at this spiritual state, whenever you get death, you receive liberation. So liberation, it is not there after you die. You get it while you're alive, but you will have to attain the state within your life, so that in your life you have no karmas left. The karma-free state, if you obtain it in such a way, then you obtain moksha, liberation in this very birth, if not the next birth. The circle will keep on going on. So the circle is never going to get over. And in order to do this, this human life is very important. Why is it important? This can happen in this very birth. If not in the birth of an animal, in any other life form, it can never happen because they have no guru. And there is no person to show them the path of the guru. And rest of the relatives that are there, they're relatives. Even animals have relatives. Even other life forms have relatives. Even birds have them. So meaning, next, one makes progress in this very, very slowly. Progress happens very slowly. And next, I've received the experience that the one who meditates, they get a lot of problems in their life. They get a lot of sadness in their life. What is the reason behind this? We have chosen that path, the path after which there is no next birth. So the sins you have committed in your past births, you will have to endure them, won't you? How will you become free of them? You will have to become free of them. And so what will happen in this? Whatever sins you have performed in your past lives, you will have to endure all of those karmas. This is why you're having suffering. This is why you're having troubles. But once you endure it, then after this, your whole life, it is completely fun. It is extremely good. I can say it with this belief and faith, that if you're asked, that when do you want to endure your bad time? Do you want to endure it when you're young or when you're old? So then, naturally, you will say, no, I want to endure it when I'm young. Why? Because in your young age, you're strong. You're capable. In your old age, you become weak. So you would not want all of this to come to you in your old age. That is why I'm saying in your younger years, you can receive problems, troubles, but your old age will go in bliss. This is my own experience, that your old age will be extremely good. So that's why if you're having any troubles, any problems, don't run away from it. Don't be scared of it. Even I, for 45 years of my life, even I endured my karmas from my past births. In reality, what is there? Where I stayed below a bush. I stayed in a cave. Wherever I would have stayed, I stayed in the proximity of my guru. I stayed close to my guru. And so because of this, when the time passed, I did not even get to know. And after 45 years, everything is just good and good. So one time period, do you know what happens? Our physical consciousness reduces. And when physical consciousness reduces, then our past birth, their deeds, we endure them. But it's pain, it's suffering. We do not feel it. Why do we not feel it? Because we remain in the proximity of the Guru. And we remain beyond the physical consciousness. The more you remain in physical consciousness, see for yourself. If bad people are coming near you, then understand. You yourself are bad. Why? Only bad people come near other bad people. For example, if rubbish is lying in one corner, then all of the rubbish will fly in the wind and go to that same corner. So rubbish gathers near other rubbish. So bad people gather other bad people. So if you yourself are bad, all the bad people will gather around you. And if you're good, then around you, a bad person will not even be seen. So next I used to go to Assam. There's a whole gathering of tantrics and mantrics. But no tantric never came in my way, no mantrik never came in my way. They used to stay far away from me. So this is to say that you make your aura so good, make your spiritual state so good, that any bad people don't come near you. You make yourself good, make yourself strong, and then next, don't make an attempt to ever improve anyone. We make a lot of attempts to improve others in the whole world. The easiest thing is improve yourself. Improve yourself, right? We don't improve ourselves. We keep making attempts to improve others. We're improving this one, that one. The wife goes to improve the husband goes to improve the wife. Both of them end up... You yourself just improve yourself. The other one will improve by itself. There's no need to improve anyone. Many parents complain. My small children keep on operating the mobile. It is our wish that they don't use the mobile. If it is your wish that they don't operate the mobile, you yourself don't operate the mobile. The thing is, you yourself roam around with the mobile in front of them, and naturally they will also look at this and learn. So meaning you keep an ideal in front of them. Sit and meditate in front of them, whether you're able to go into meditation or not. Sit for half an hour, right? So children are monkeys. By looking at you, they will also sit for half an hour. Like I meditate. I don't tell my relatives, my young relatives, sit and meditate. But she also sits whether she's able to go into meditation or not. So meaning, they do a play. They imitate. Whatever we do, they sit and imitate it. So you start to meditate first. And as you do it, then just like that, over your family, it will have an effect. It will have an influence. And next, first of all, I gave Guru Ma the spiritual experience after I came back from the Himalayas, that this is the first spiritual experience. So now you have gotten used to taking care of the home. So now if you take care of the home, even ahead of this, I will go all around the world and do this work. So the first discourse, the first seminar was for one person. So there could be no smaller discourse. So the number of people who came, which people came, it had no importance to me. What is important is you keep doing the work. Many times you go to do your work with enthusiasm. Many times you run the center and less people are coming to the center. Less people are coming. The good people are coming. They have nothing to do with any of that. Those people who are coming, they should have a soulful relationship. The better their relationships are. It happened in Germany. There were only 5 sadhaks. I am giving an example of Germany. In Germany, there were only 5 sadhaks. Today, there are 650 sadhaks. Those 5 sadhaks, they had really good relationships. It was not as if they're hugging each other. One was at one location, one was at another. They used to stay very far away, but they had a very good soul-level relationship between each other. So the number of sadhaks that are there, this has no importance. What is important is with the soul level, how good your relationships are. Then you will become a medium. So if it happens, right? If a pipe is empty, then water flows through it with great force, with great power. But if there's a lot of rubbish inside it, if there are lots of sticks stuck inside, then automatically what will happen? The water will not flow through it. So in just the same way, the more you will become empty, the more you will become void. Then through your medium, water will flow. So this is to say, get connected at the soul levels. And when will your soul level relationship happen? When you do regular spiritual practice, regular meditative practice. By doing regular meditative practice, then a physical consciousness reduces and a soul consciousness increases. So when a physical consciousness reduces, as many problems as you have, see as many problems as the physical body has, all of those problems are connected with the physical body, you see. You're having a physical problem, it is connected to the body. You're having a mental problem, it is connected to the body. A problem of illness came, it is connected to the body. A problem of an addiction came, it is also connected to the body. So as many problems as are present, they're all connected to the physical body. And if a physical consciousness itself reduces, then all the problems will also become less. So what is important is to reduce your physical consciousness. I will not ask you to fast, walk with your barefoot. I will ask you to meditate. While meditating, and automatically your physical consciousness will become less and your soul consciousness will increase. And as your soul consciousness increases, your physical consciousness reduces. And as many problems as there are with your physical body, they also reduce. So this is to say, to meditate regularly, it is extremely necessary. This is the first thing. Meditate regularly and then meditate in collectivity. See, during the Corona era, all the centers were closed, but we were doing it online. But there's nothing now. It's a good environment. So now everyone go and meditate at the center. As much as you go and meditate at the center, that much more you will go into collectivity. Try an experiment for yourself. In your garden, through a defined path, the same path, just take a round around it. Walk through that road. So as you go through that, more flowers will start to bloom there. So even flowers and bushes, they like the proximity of humans. As soon as you go near the bushes, good flowers will start to grow there. So just in the same way, when we go to the center, we go in the middle of good sadhaks, we go in the middle of collectivity, we go with the good people, so then automatically the good qualities within us increase. That is why it's extremely necessary to go to the center. As much as you go to the center and meditate, you will progress more. So there are two things. First thing, meditate in collectivity. And next, go to the center and meditate regularly. Keep two things. There's no need to go to the center every day. Go once in a week. If you say Thursday, then go on Thursday. If you say Saturday, go on Thursday. Whichever day you say, then you will definitely go on that day. So now we will meditate. See. If you take the horse near the water and you take him back Thursday, there is no point. So if after you coming here, if I'm not able to make you meditate, teach you meditation, there is no benefit to it. When we go to meditate, then 3 difficulties start. The first difficulty is our physical body itself opposes us. What do I mean to say that the body opposes us? We start to feel itchy. A place where we've never felt itchy up until today, we will feel itchy there. Then we cough, then we burp. So meaning the body has its ways of opposing us. Why? Because either you are thinking or you're doing this. You keep doing some work. So here you also don't want to do any work and you also do not want to think. This is the first thing. And then next, you will get thoughts. No matter how many thoughts you get. Even then, look at the thoughts. Don't sit down to think. This is the second thing. And then the third thing, the intellect will have an attack on you. The intellect will tell you, you will not be able to meditate, no matter how much it says this to you. Meditate regularly for 30 minutes. I found a way out of this. I donated 30 minutes to my guru. So you also donate 30 minutes to me. Whether you're able to go into meditation or not, it makes no difference. Sit in my name for 30 minutes and slowly you will see that there will be a change within you. There will be a change inside you. Next, there's a mantra. On the basis of that mantra, sadhaks from all over the world are meditating. So what is that mantra? Nothing. There's no mantra also. What used to go within me when I was a child. I am a holy soul, I am a pure soul. So I made that itself a mantra. So on the basis of that, people all over the world are meditating. So if you meditate through this mantra, then I have 70 years of my spiritual practice behind it. And next, today, a collectivity of hundreds of thousands of souls is connected to it. So automatically, as soon as we meditate, then we get connected to it. We are benefited by that collectivity. We are benefited by that 70 years of experience, and we go into a good meditation. So nothing. Your right palm, keep it on the crown of your head. Now we will go into meditation. I am a holy soul. I am a pure soul. I am a holy soul. I am a pure soul. I am a holy soul. I am a pure soul. We will sit in meditation for some time. Now we will pray. O Paramatma, please have the grace to grant us self-realization. O Paramatma, please have the grace to grant me self-realization. O Paramatma, please have the grace to grant me self-realization. Now what kinds of spiritual experiences you're having, experience them. Now we will pray to God. Our Mat, the Sri Guru Shakti Dham there, may its construction work be completed as early as possible. This is all of our pure wish. This is all of our pure wish. This is all of our pure wish. Next, now that we are speaking on the topic of the Sri Guru Shakti Dham, do not go there to take the darshan, the divine vision. Now it has not been made here, but even when it is made, do not go to take the darshan. And those that are already made, do not go there to take the darshan, the divine vision. What does darshan mean? That God is outside and you're going to take his darshan. This is the meaning. But in this is not there. Here, go to meditate. So meaning go there in its proximity, go there in his proximity, and just become introversive, and you will automatically go into meditation. There, the sankalp, the resolution has been made, so that whoever comes there becomes introversive. So when you go to take the darshan, God is not there in the idol. The environment that is created around it, you have to take the benefit of this environment. Do not go there to take the darshan. Go there to meditate. And so people also use such words that we are going to the Guru Shakti Dham to meditate. Do not use such words like darshan, like we're going to the Ganesh temple to take the darshan. First thing, God is not outside. God is inside us itself. But when we go there, then we will feel the God within us, because such an environment is created there. Such an energy, such an aura has been created around the idol, that whoever goes there will automatically go inside, so that you get this benefit. This is why we are making the Guru Shakti Dham here. And next, construction work has started all over the place for the Sri Guru Shakti Dhams. But it has not started yet, and I had come here especially for this, so that the work here starts as early as possible. But until we do not get your local cooperation, it will not happen. Everywhere where it is ongoing, there is local cooperation. Now recently I had gone to Germany. In Germany they have raised funds, and they're also trying to construct it. But there, I was able to guess that in the last 2000 years, they have not made a church. And they said that we can repair a church, but you cannot create a church. So now in UK, in Germany, the walls are made of stone, but the roof on top is made of wood. So now they have stopped making stone roofs. So now such organizations like Swami Narayan, where they keep doing such construction work, they have such craftsmen. So now in UK, Guru Shakti Dham, that I had done the inauguration ceremony. Now in Germany also it will happen, but until the local people, they do not have the wish, until they don't have the collectivity, until then it will not happen. So I have come here to tell you that you go ahead. We are there behind you to give you a push. If you have a question, ask me, because we get less of a chance. Now there will be a question and answer session. Jai Shri Ram. Knowledge and devotion, Gyan and Bhakti, do they have any connection with meditation? And if not, then to what extent are they connected? So the path of devotion is different, and the path of knowledge is different. Ours is the path of meditation. And next, Paramatma is inside. I'm not saying any new thing. Shirdi Sai Baba also said that where you're going to look for Paramatma, he is within you. You search for the one who is lost. He is not lost. He is within you itself. Saint Kabir has also said, where are you going to look for Paramatma? Where are you looking for me, my child? I'm close to you. And next, have full faith that Parmeshwar is inside us. See now in my hands, is there any rings, as in Rudraksh, any such talismans? No, because I have full faith that Paramatma is inside me, so there's no need for me to be dependent on anything else. Jai Baba Swami. Who am I and what is the objective of my life? I wish to know this. To obtain liberation, moksha, is the objective of life. When we take birth, this is our objective. That whatever we've done in our past life, to move ahead of that, to progress beyond that. But the last objective is for moksha, liberation. And the Sri Guru Shakti Dham, it is not for others. It could be that it is for your generation. You all do not meditate. So then you do not obtain the karma-free state. Then what will happen? You will get the next birth. And then in the next birth, I will not be there. Because this is my next birth. So then what will be there? The idol will be there. The murti will be there. You will have to make your progress ahead. There. So the Guru Shakti Dham you're making, perhaps it will help you in your next birth. And next, the knowledge that I have obtained. See, what is the case here? Even with Gyan, even with knowledge, there is no liberation. So the Himalayan Gurus, the knowledge that they obtained, they had to become free of it. They gave it to me and became free of it. And so many Gurus have given it to me that I know that in my lifetime, I just cannot possibly distribute it. So what path did I adopt? I made murtis, idols, and I did the life force consecration inside them. And they have 10 times the amount of knowledge that I have because I wasn't able to distribute it. So that is to say, those murtis, those idols are so powerful that in their proximity, 200 years later, 300 years later, some sadhak can come and absorb and go away. No. Follow the Samadhis Guru, but ask him for self-realization, ask him for inner spiritual experience. And if you ask them, then he will send you to the living Guru. This is a step. So to worship 50 different gods is the lowest level. So you're dividing your chitta amongst 50 gods. And then above that is one God. Shiv means Shiv, Ram means Ram, Krishna means Krishna. One God. This is the step above this. And the step even higher than this is to believe in the Samadhis Guru. This is the highest step. And to believe in the Samadhis Guru, an even higher step is to reach the living Guru. Why? Because the Samadhis Guru is that path, the road that makes you reach the living Guru. And what is the road above the living Guru? It is that you become your own Guru. Even that is not the very end. See, once I was going to Canada and at the Mumbai airport, a police officer came running after me. And he started insisting, keep your hand on my head. So I said, I have no problem keeping my hand on your head. But the question is, if I keep it, will you be able to tolerate it? So he started to press both of my legs. And he held on to me. And he said, until you do not put your hand on my head, I will not leave you. So do or die, I kept my hand on his head. And as soon as I kept my hand on his head, he gave a full body prostration inside my dress. And after that, he started laughing like a madman. And he started crying like a madman. So a newspaper reporter was sitting next to me. And she asked, Swamiji, is he your disciple? Then I said, no. I have only seen him today. So I asked him, why are you laughing like a mad person? Why are you crying like a madman? So he gave the answer, I am a devotee of Swami Samarth. 5 days ago, there was Guru Purnima. I had gone there and I told Swami, in your grace, I've obtained everything in life. Now there's nothing left in my life to obtain. Only please give me self-realization, inner spiritual experience. And as soon as Swami kept his hand on my head, I had the darshan of my Guru. So this is to say, the Samadhis Guru is that door from which one can reach the living Guru. So this is to say that you ask for material things to receive material things. but ask for self-realization. And he cannot give you self-realization because he is not alive. So what will he do? The living Guru who can give it to you, he will bring you into his life. So this is to say, this is that place, that location from which you can reach up to the living Guru. And the living Guru is also not the very end. You become your own Guru. This is the last. After this, then there is nothing. And then there's no need for you to take knowledge from outside. Pranam Puja Gurudev. Pranam Vandaniya Guruma. Gurudev. Gurudev, you keep saying in your discourses that in Samarpan Sanskar, knowledge is transferred automatically from the Guru to the disciple. Knowledge is transferred automatically. The Guru does not give and the disciple does not take. This is the case. But how does this automatic transfer happen? So to obtain this, how does this happen? I wish to know. First of all, see, I will tell you the experiences of my life. I have not read any books. So I have not read any book at all. I have written books, but I have not read books. Once I was taking a discourse of 90 Jain monks in Ahmedabad. In this, Jain monks of all the sects had come there. And then their head that was there, the abbot, he sent a letter to me. Swamiji, you are a scholar of Sanskrit and a core religious sects of Jain religion. You have read them. And the things written within them, you have written them in your book, Samarpan Yoga. So I kept that letter in my pocket. It was a 3-day workshop series. And so after this, I went to meet him. I said, Lord, first of all, I do not know Sanskrit. There is no question of me being a scholar of Sanskrit. But yes, whatever is written inside, I obtained that in the proximity of my Gurus. And next, in the Himalayas, there was a group of Jain Gurus. I stayed in that group. I stayed surrendered to those Gurus. And what happened when I stayed surrendered? Automatically, the knowledge within them got transferred to me. They did not give, I did not take. Automatically, it got transferred. So we only know that knowledge. That is material knowledge that a teacher can teach to a disciple. This is not that knowledge. This is that knowledge that the disciple's soul, if it becomes synchronized, if it merges with the soul of the Guru, then whatever knowledge is there within the Guru, it automatically gets transferred to the Guru. So how does it happen? Some of you must be science students, so you must know there is a YouTube. In the science lab, there is a YouTube. And in this, if you keep 100 ml of water, then 50 ml of water goes to the other end. This tube does not ask. This tube does not send it. It happens automatically. So a soul has a connection to another. As soon as the disciple's soul has a connection to the Guru's soul, automatically the Guru's knowledge gets transferred to the disciple's soul. The Guru does not give and the disciple does not take. And then next, you will never get it by asking. You see from your own experience. One day you just went and sat in meditation, just like this, and you had a very good spiritual experience. And after you had a good spiritual experience, even if you bang your head 1,000,000 times and die, you will never have that spiritual experience again. Why? Because you're always having that expectation that I had that spiritual experience that day, I should get it again. If you have expectations, you will get nothing on this path. So on this path, have no expectations. Just go and sit in an easy way. Automatically it will happen. Why? Nature that is there, whatever is the natural thing, it happens suddenly. Will it happen because you're saying it? Will it rain because you're asking it to rain? No. It will rain when it wants to rain. It will not. Will it happen by you saying it? No. So whatever is natural, it happens automatically. It never happens by you saying it. And Guru's grace, Guru Kripa is exactly the same. It is natural. And for example, there's a very big waterfall. And water is flowing from the waterfall. Many people come, Swamiji, have your grace. Swamiji, have your grace. So is grace something like I can take 5 rupees out of my pocket and give it? So grace means there is a waterfall. It is flowing in its own place, and if you build a home in front of it and do its worship, oh waterfall God, then will it bathe you? It will not bathe you. No matter how much mantra chanting you do, no matter how much ritual worship you do, puja you do, it will not bathe you. Because it is tied. It is tied to a certain location. It will stay right there. It will not come to your home. So after this, as soon as you go and stand under that waterfall, automatically your bath will happen. So the Guru's grace, there's no such word like this. What a Guru has said, you do it. In that, the whole package of compassion and grace is there. So It is not some kind of external thing that can be taken out and given. So automatically follow what the Guru is saying and you will automatically get it. See, I'm a Maharashtrian. In my whole life, I had never gone to Gujarat. I have no connection to Gujarat. I did not even know the language. There were so many negative things about me. And even then, the Guru said, your area of work is Gujarat. Go to Gujarat and work. So as soon as Naimisha went, started to take me to Gujarat, that day I said, now my material world is left behind. Now from here it will spread to the whole world. So now from Gujarat it has spread to 70 countries. So meaning there I did not use my intellect. I don't know Gujarati. I've never gone to Gujarat. I did not think anything. My Guru said, go. Do you know what happens? When we walk according to what the Guru is saying, we become a medium. We have no existence of our own. You think, 28 years ago, I'd come out of a cave. How did I reach to 70 countries today? There are two specialities. First, that here there are no preachings. You're drinking alcohol, drink alcohol. If you're smoking, smoke. If you're if you're smoking cannabis, smoke cannabis. Whatever you're doing, do it. We don't say anything. What you eat, what you will drink. That is why the foreigners are attracted, because there are no rules here that do this, don't do that. We say just meditate, meditate. And by meditating, what is good will remain in your life. What is bad will be left behind by itself. Why should we sit down and keep telling you, leave it? So there's no preaching in this. And then in the whole world, it is free. The concept of something being free, it is not there in the foreign land. So even there, it is completely free. And in spite of that, because of these two things, it has spread a lot. Then it is spreading very easily. See, I told you, I had never even gone to Switzerland. But even then, 300 people gathered there. Now, are there any more questions? So the meaning of saying this is that, in short, this is soul level knowledge. Nobody gives it to anyone. Nobody takes it from anyone. It is transferred automatically. Many salutations at the holy feet of Gurudev. Many salutations at the holy feet of Guruma. Gurudev, heartfelt gratitude to you. And Gurudev, I have one prayer at your holy feet. That just that when I reach death, may my chitta be at your holy feet. May it not be anywhere else, because this fear troubles all of us humans, that if it goes here or there, then we will have to take a next birth. That is why, Swamiji, my prayer is only this much to you. Jai Baba Swami. Actually, when you die, then you should have complete satisfaction that I have lived my complete life. If not, do you know what happens? This is left to do. I'm left to go meet that person. I'm left to go to this place. This should not come within you. And I'm telling you the truth. People, when they die, they remember me. So then what do they keep thinking? I get to see all of this. I keep seeing all of this. The picture goes on in front of them. What all incidents they've done in their life. Whatever they have done, all of those karmas, they happen. And sometimes they've done so many sinful deeds. They themselves don't want to say their sins. Swamiji, please give me that, give me that. They keep begging for that. So what am I saying? It happened like this. Now, I've reached that stage in my life. I have no work left to be done. Just as we see that on Diwali, there is a clay lamp. And in this clay lamp, in the diya, we put oil in there. And then we see it in the morning. There is no more oil left. But even then, the lamp is burning. Why? Because there's some oil in the wick. So in the same way, I tell Ambrishji that my state is like that of the wick. All of my wishes have come to an end. All of my work has come to an end. In my life, there's nothing worth left to do. So you say it is like a wick. Then he says, why do you keep going around here and there? Why do you keep doing this publicity and propagation work? So then I tell him the wick will give light till its end. That is its nature. So until the last moment of my life, I will keep giving light. Apart from that, there's nothing left in my life. So it is my wish that each and every sadhak achieves the state. They've become completely satisfied. They've lived their whole life. Whatever they thought in their life, it has become even better than that. So then what do they want? Nothing. It is over. So each and every sadhak should obtain it. You should die satisfied. At the point of your death, don't have any wishes left. This is left, that is left, nothing. And next, the karma-free state is one such state which we call moksha. You should obtain that state. It happened once. An IAS officer came to meet me once. Swamiji, I will definitely get moksha. I said, why? I do a lot of donation and good deeds. Then I said, what did you say? You do donations and good work. You said, me. So you have tied it to yourself. So then you will have to take an expert to undergo those good deeds also. Do you not understand this? I said, oh, I have never thought from this perspective. So meaning, even if you do sins, there's an expert. Even if you do good deeds, there's an expert. Why? Because if you do good deeds, you will have to take birth to endure your good deeds. And if you do sins, you will have to take birth to endure your sins. But the karma-free state, that is one such state that can be obtained through yoga. And there is no next birth in this because there is no karma of yours that is left, nor good nor bad. Many salutations at your holy feet, Gurudev, Guruma. I wish to know that, apart from the human, this chakra and soul, Atma, which other life forms have it and which other life forms do not have it, like animals, birds, like they're insects, reptiles, plants and trees. Which one of them have soul, Atma? Which one of them have chakras? Actually, souls, they're there in all of them, but they don't have a guru. Animals, birds, they don't have a guru who can give them guidance, that takes self-realization, do the progress that comes ahead. The soul is there in everyone, and it keeps having progress from one life to another, from one life to another. Pranam Gurudev, Pranam Guruma, Gurudev. Meditate Apologies, this question and answer was in Marathi, so it is being skipped. One Om is said that Om is the core mantra, the seed mantra of all mantras. The next question, without Shaktipat, can a person achieve spiritual progress? In my experience, he can't. So until a Shaktipat does not happen within you, it cannot happen. Even I did all the ritual worship, I did everything for God, but from that basis of experience, I can say that from the efforts of the physical body, one can never obtain Paramatma. But when my Guru gave me self-realization, and after giving me self-realization, I had the mental belief that no body can ever be Paramatma. This belief was broken in one moment, and I believed in him to be Paramatma. And Paramatma, but he was an ordinary human like me with 2 hands and 2 feet. But the spiritual experience he made me have, I'd never had it any time in my life. But I also have that question, that my whole life changed in one spiritual experience. Why does your life not change? I used to keep having this question, but I received this answer for myself. As holy and as pure as I had become and then gone there, I was able to absorb according to that. If you did not reach that level, then even after getting self-realization, it will not bloom. So you will have to bring a change in your behavior and everything. Then the change will come. And next, as soon as I had the spiritual experience, I believed in him to be Paramatma. So I have obtained Paramatma. This is the greatest satisfaction of life. I obtained this, and then my search outside came to an end. Paramatma is inside me. I experienced this because for 40 years he had obtained an introversive state. And I also obtained this state. As soon as I believed in him to be Paramatma, all of the knowledge within him, I also obtained it. And after this, my search for Parameshwar came to an end. And next, it is not as if you do not get this spiritual experience. You also get this spiritual experience. You get it for a moment. Let me tell you how. For example, there's a very old temple. When you go there to take a darshan, a divine vision, you stand in a long line for 6 hours. And after standing in line for 6 hours, then you get the darshan. And for how long? Not even a few minutes, for a few seconds. And then the priest makes you run away, move ahead. And then you come home. And after coming home, then your friend, they tell you, will you come to take the darshan? Again, after 8 days or so, you get ready. So think. You have an intellect. Think with your intellect. That for one moment, where you're made to run away, where you have to stand in line for 6 hours, so then will you ever go to such a place? But you go. Why do you go? So meaning there the body has not received anything. There, in one moment, you have received inner peace. You have received inner satisfaction. You have received inner beneficence, inner welfare. You received it in one moment. As soon as you took the darshan, the divine vision of the idol, you received it. So did you get it because of the idol? No. I did research on this also. Did you get it because of the temple? No. Then why did you get it? Some saint, some Mahatma, some great soul, by remaining introversive for 40 years, they had done their spiritual penance. And while doing the life force consecration of that idol, they put this power into the idol, and then they made a resolution that whichever person takes the darshan, the divine vision of this idol, he should become introversive. So as soon as you take the darshan, you become introversive, and after becoming introversive, Paramatma is within you itself. Paramatma is inside you. So as soon as you have the spiritual experience that Paramatma is within you, then you feel good. You get peace. You feel that your welfare has happened. But what kind of an incident is this? For example, if your face is black or is your face yellow, you can see this in the mirror. But in exactly the same way, the idol has done the work of a mirror. As soon as you go in front of the mirror, you become introversive, and Paramatma is inside you itself. The murti, the idol, is only a medium that delivers you to the Paramatma inside. And on what basis am I saying this? In the Himalayas, the Gurus, the monks with which I meditated, there is no temple, there is no idol, there is nothing, there is no medium. And yet, everyone experiences, feels Paramatma within themselves, and they keep full faith that Paramatma is within us itself. He's not outside. In reality, Paramatma is not there anywhere at all. It happens, some businessman, while searching, he once came to the Dandi ashram. And these businessmen, they said, we have come out in search for peace. We're roaming all over the world. I told them, first of all, peace and Paramatma, both of these are not outside. Paramatma is within you, and peace is also within you. The day you get peace, that day, you will also get. See, the moment you become introversive, automatically you will obtain peace. Gurudev, many salutations at your holy feet. Guruma, many salutations at your holy feet. Swamiji, you say that we have to find out how good a meditation is happening. How many problems are coming in our life? We get a gauge of a spiritual progress, a spiritual state from this. So where will we get to know that? Where is a mistake happening? If a spiritual state is getting spoiled, then is it that we are making a mistake in this life, or is it something from past lives? How will we get to know? So first of all, we ourselves are not able to recognize the spiritual state. I was also not able to recognize my spiritual state. I remember in Nagpur, a program was happening. And it was the day of Nag Panchami. On that day, there was wrestling happening outside. There was a lot of noise coming. There was a lot of disturbance. And even then, I was giving my discourse. And behind me, my shadow was being seen, and around me, for example, like a white sari, and as if it had like a little bit of a dark color border, something like this was being seen. So Leeladhar Thamke, who was there, he saw this for the first time, and he thought that perhaps this is his shadow. But then later when he saw, the shadow was being seen separately and the aura was being seen separately. So I did not see my own aura. First of all, he said he saw the aura, and after seeing it, he said, Swamiji, oh, your aura was being seen around you. So this is to say that you will never get to know your own spiritual progress. You will get to know it through someone else. Even those people who do not even like to look at your face, they do not like you at all. Even they will start to come and sit close to you. Oh, nothing, I just come to buy vegetables. I thought I'll just meet you and then go. When in fact he has no attraction to you. But by coming close to your soul, his soul feels peaceful, so he came and sat next to you. So automatically, as the spiritual progress keeps happening, others will get to know that your state is getting good. We will not get to know for ourselves. And next, it is not as if we don't get problems. It is that our strength to remove the problems increases. For example, you receive self-realization. What does this mean? A small seed. A small seed is there. How big is a small seed? It is so small, tiny. And a problem means a stone. And those stones are lying on top of it. So does it fight them? No, it does not fight them. What does the seed do? It finds a way from around them. And by finding it, it turns into a very big tree. So then do the stones become big? No, the stones remain just that big. So then his perspective changes. The seed that was first finding those rocks to be very big, now that tree finds those stones to be small. So you will become so strong, so powerful that you will not even feel anything about your problems. So it happened. They're making a TV show on me. So the director came and said to me, Swamiji, Which bad people came to your life? Which bad incidents came to your life? I said, I don't remember anything. Which incidents came? It is not as if they wouldn't have come. So now in 70 years, do you think bad people wouldn't have come to my life? No, but I don't know anything. I forgot because I did not give any importance. If we don't give it importance, then its effect also does not fall on us. If we keep remember the bad person, the bad incident again and again, then what will happen? For example, there is a line that you draw with coal once, twice, three times. The more you keep drawing the line with coal, it'll keep becoming darker and darker. So just like that, the more you remember bad incidents of your life, the more it will keep becoming darker. So do not remember them. Pranam Gurudev. My question is that we have a joint family, so we don't have so much freedom. That to say the truth at home and come to such a discourse, so we have to lie and then come. So then by doing this, do we get an obstacle in our progress? So no. What is there in here to hide? What is there in this to oppose? People from all over the world are coming. So what is there in this that needs to be opposed? They say that you should do it in your old age. At this age, it is not correct. This is a very big misunderstanding. In your old age, the person doesn't even know how to walk properly. Will he sit for half an hour? It is a very big misunderstanding. Tell them, you show me in your old age by sitting for 30 minutes. Tell your mother or father, show and sit me peacefully for 30 minutes. So when you yourself cannot sit, how will I sit in my old age? So in order to sit, first you need the ability to sit. Explain it to them in order to meditate. Then next, to meditate does not mean to become a Babaji. Actually, that happened. Yesterday, I never free. I was a program yesterday at CIS. And the soldiers, they found it so good that I'm a family man. If not, we feel that we cannot become renunciates, then we cannot meditate. I told them I'm not any renunciate. I'm also a family man. So they felt very good about this. So explain it to them like this. When Swamiji himself is a family man, he is not going to make me a renunciate, is he? So the next, explain it to them. There's a particular place in South India. There was an old man and woman. And they were sitting in the bus that they were not able to climb up to this high place. So I'd written an article on this in my childhood, that you should go for pilgrimages in your young ages because in old age, your body is not supporting you. So what was the point of them coming for a holy pilgrimage? You should do this holy pilgrimage in your young age, just the same way you should meditate in your younger ages. So next thing, tell me, sitting in your bedroom, you just remain sitting like this. What will other people get to know? Everybody has to find their own way. There's a Muslim sadhak. Do you know what he does? In his bedroom, he has kept a briefcase. He has kept a photo. He has kept a lamp. And he puts it there. And then he closes the briefcase after meditating. Even his wife does not know that he's meditating. So everyone has to find their own way. This is your problem. You find your way. They themselves are meditating for years. You close your eyes and sit peacefully. How does anyone know what you're doing? And from the footpath, I remember now, one wife had bought one man once. So this man kept jumping up and down, up and down. So in your meditation, will they also jump like this? This person said that if I jump up and down a lot, I become completely thoughtless. So I said, you make your body so tired that you become thoughtless. So if I make you run very fast and then I tell you to stop, you automatically become thoughtless. So you should be able to become thoughtless by having no activity of the body. So explain it to them. This is not something to be done in old age. If I do it in my young age, I will get a good benefit of it for my whole life. To explain to them is your way, your work. If not, you find your own way like the Muslim person. Next, I was also abused a lot. A son who is a marketing manager, he leaves all of it and he does this. Who will like it? So my father opposed me a lot. Then he tried to explain it to me when I did not understand. Then he started to abuse me. Then after this, then he gave me offers from companies he knew that we will give you even more salary. So he gave me offers so that I don't go into this path. So this TV show that is being made. I have not written this in my books, but this was the time of my life when I had the most amount of struggle. But I went onto this path, but yet I am happy now because this was the right decision for me. Actually, I came onto this path, that's why you got to know. They used to abuse me a lot because I was not earning. He used to say I used to take bread from my wife. What can be a bigger insult? I used to get angry and say, I will go now to do a job. When I left my job, then my boss said that if you get a bigger offer, I will give you double the salary. So I told him that if you find me doing work anywhere in my life, then pull my ear and bring me back. Then he understood I'm never going to do any job. So then I understood. Then my wife said, when I take money from your father to raise your kids, then go do a job. So father was abusing me like this. And next in Assam, in Manipur, when I used to take Shibir, discourses of tribal people, then you got to know that one-eyed king in the land of the blind. Nobody knows anything. They're tribal people and he's taking the discourses. But when I went to Japan, when I went to Canada, when I went to England, when I went to Germany, then they said there's something within you. All of the people of all these countries cannot be mad that they're calling you. And next, at the very end, 3 years ago, then he died. So this state was there that I used to offer him my salutations as my father. And he said, you have done it. So now let me offer you my salutations as my guru. This is one of the biggest things in my life. Such a big change came. If not, he was a very strong opposer of me. So a problem comes in everyone's life. And if you go to do this, there will be an opposition. If you do puja, you do ritual worship, nobody will oppose it. But if you go to do this, there will be lots of opposition. Because you're going to do something that is different. Right from your childhood. People are saying Paramatma is in idols. You're saying Paramatma is within me. So if you follow them, then there is nothing. So when we go to do something different from society, we have to accept abuses. But there is one thing, even after accepting abuses, at the end when we reach here, then I said, when I went to the foreign land, then my father's tube light got lit up, that everyone is calling them, so now say something within them. So people at home are like this. When you go to get the mango fruit, everyone tries to pull you down from your ankle. But when you get the mango fruit, then everyone is coming there to try and eat it with you. So this is the same thing, whether you're a sports person or someone else. When you go to do something new, your house members will oppose you at first. So all the successful people, all the scientists that are there, ask them, how does research happen? I do not know. It just happened. So whatever happens does not happen at the physical level. When you go to the soul level, then it will happen. So some good search, good invention has happened. Good discovery has happened. How did it happen? Nothing. It just happened. He will never say, I did it. The one who says, I did it, it will never happen through his hands because this work does not happen at the physical level. It happens at the soul level. So when he's at the state of void, then Paramatma makes something happen through him. So all of the big tasks that are there, they've all happened at the soul level, not at the physical level. So when you have the spiritual experience, you will have it at the soul level. If not, you will not have it. Many salutations at Gurudev's and Guru Ma's holy feet. What is the difference between self-realization and moksha? It's a very big difference. If you got admission in a medical college, do you become a doctor? If you have In fact, so self-realization is a start. There's a water tank. There's dirty water kept in there. Then you make a hole in there. So what does the Guru do? He just makes a hole in there and then slowly, dirty water, we have to remove it. And the one to make the hole, he will not come there. So this is just a way. You have self-realization, what does it mean? A very thin wire, even thinner than a hair. It goes through all of the chakras, and then this is just one thing. This is spiritual experience, anubhuti. Then as you keep on doing it, then your chakras will slowly start opening. But you will have to do your own practice. And next, there's one such news that perhaps I will have to come very quickly to Hyderabad. There is an organization there. They're doing a discourse for 100,000 people. So after this, there's a meeting with them. Let us see what happens. Pranam Gurudev, Pranam Guruma. My soul goes in one direction, but my physical consciousness, my body feeling, it goes in a different direction. What should I do in such a state, Baba? Come out of the past. You're not alive in your life. Do you live in the present? Huh? You live in the past. Do you know what your story is? There's a lizard, it is climbing upstairs. It's climbing up. And its tail is broken. This tail can never be reattached, but it is taking this tail and it's climbing, it's climbing. The day it leaves that tail behind, it will get speed. Just in the same way, you're walking with your bad past. So until when will you keep carrying it? So until you keep carrying it, until then, spiritual progress will never happen. The rest of the things are all imaginary. So first, donate your past to me. I will give you a bright future. Not even hers, even we have this habit. Our past is never left behind. So just first of all, understand we are sitting on this side and we want to reach the other side. Then what do? We leave this side and we want to leave this side and we want to reach the other side. So then while we are swimming, do we to keep turning around and looking? And if you keep looking behind, will you reach the other side? No. I'm sitting on the other side, so look there. Leave your past behind. The more you keep remembering your past, the more your past will become less. So do not look at the road. Do not look at what's happening, which fisherman is doing what. Just look at the destination. So when I had gone to England, I had only one objective, just to complete all 4 retreats. Whenever anybody would come with any problem, I would tell them, I have not come for this problem. I have come here to do these 4 retreats. I will complete it. So just like this, keep our objective. Keep a target. Don't let anybody come in the middle of this. My salutations at the holy feet of Paramatma in the form of Gurudev, at the holy feet of Guruma. Gurudev, a lot of incidents happen in your presence in many countries. So many years ago, it had been told to us that when you were in Wales, in the St. David Cathedral, you had given moksha to the soul of a saint that was stuck on a stone. So my question is this. Ask me the question in one line. Don't make it round and round like a jalebi. Ask a question in one line. So a saint like this, who for his whole life was immersed in prayers for God his whole life, what was the reason his soul was stuck? And then when you give him moksha, liberation, what is the process behind this? Actually, liberation, moksha, is something to be obtained while he is alive. You do not get liberation after death. While you're alive, you have to reach the state of moksha. So I told you, if you get the karma-free state within your life, then there's no karma left. There's no meritorious or sinful deeds left in your accounts. When your account is nil, then you will get moksha. When the karma-free state means moksha. And I have obtained it already. And in spite of it, I'm going to stay for 800 years. Until you do not reach to your home, I will not go there. Do you know what happens? Just like you receive the spiritual experience of Shirdi Sai Baba, his subtle body is present. You ask him for material things, you get material things. Try to ask him for self-realization, then you will get self-realization. If you don't even express your desire, then what will he do? Every time you ask him for physical level things, and you ask him for those things that are going to come to an end with you. So ask him for such a thing that will remain with you even after you depart. Swamiji, I had a spiritual experience. I have a question about this. I've never had a spiritual experience before this, that I'm never able to see above your holy feet, your charan. And during meditation, I keep having water flowing from my eyes. I'm not sad or anything, but water keeps flowing through my eyes. Why like this? See, normally this happens in the ladies more. Water comes, tears flow from the eyes. It happens less in gents, but it happens because of the Agya, the third eye chakra. If there's something sitting, if the Agya chakra is not clear, then when Agya chakra becomes clear, then in the form of tears, it keeps coming out. Nothing. Don't worry about it too much. After a few days, it will stop flowing. I do not know if you're fearful or not, but I am fearful. Because when you will get such a chance later, I do not know, because now I keep traveling all around the world. Now I'm going to Sri Lanka on 28th. There is a Shibir in the parliament. There's a Shibir in the parliament on 28th. Next, this time in the UK trip, there was a discourse held in the UK parliament. Which had never happened until now. Pranam Gurudev, Pranam Guruma. I have a question for you, Guruma. They say the twitching of the eye. Even my father says it and my mother also says it. From the right or left something happens, but sometimes it becomes so stressful that something is happening. Then a fear starts in the whole body. Is there any relationship with this, or is this a useless thing? Even in the Purans, one of the ancient scriptures, it was also written there that for the girls, the left is good, the right is good, like this. Thank you, Guruma. Jai Baba Swami. All of these things that are there could be right, it could be wrong. I have only one faith. The Guru energies are with us, so nothing bad will ever happen to us. So if again and again your eye is twitching, then show it to a doctor. It could be that there's some deficiency. No. See, we all have one way of thinking, and we think in that way because we have heard something like this, and so because of this, it happens. But it could be sometimes that there is a deficiency. That is why once, if it happens again and again, show it to a doctor. This is what you should do. Apart from this, I don't believe in anything like this. I believe that Swamiji is with me, so nothing bad will happen. Pranam Gurudev, Pranam Guruma. Meditation and this rosaries, malas. What is the difference between this and meditation? What should we adopt? I have come onto this path after doing all of this. I have done all of this and then come onto this path. And next, do you know what happens? If we do any chanting, then the chant gets stuck to us and we get stuck to the chant. Even when we're sitting in the latrine, the chanting is going on. Is this a good thing? It is not. So what am I trying to say? Don't be attached to anyone. Do it by yourself. When you have the wish, you're meditating. If not, you're not. There's no need to make it a rule. And next, I am also not opposing it. I don't oppose anyone to do puja, so I don't even oppose anyone to drink alcohol. So why would I oppose you to do this? Just meditate separately, so then either the meditation will remain or this rosary chanting will remain. Pranam Gurudev, Pranam Guruma. That is my question to you. So during the era of Corona, we took online Diksha. So now should we come personally to you and take Diksha? Or is that Diksha also accepted? No, that Diksha is also accepted. For Shaktipat, they say that when it happens personally, only then you get Shaktipat. There's nothing like this. See, when I'd come to Mumbai for the first time, everybody was having doubts on me that whether I'm hypnotizing them or what am I doing. Then later there was a sadhika. She felt very bad. So she was a disciple of Swami Muktananda. She went and bought a book of Swami Muktananda, and then all of the people had come. She read it to them, that the Guru, through his sight, through his touch, through his mantra, he can awaken you. So this is a thing of 150. This is a thing of many years ago. So now many people have joined through video Shibirs, and they will join. And next, I'm writing a book, Aura Shastra. So then slowly, maybe you will stop seeing me also. I will just work on that. Let me explain to you what is Aura Shastra. Have any one of you heard the Bhrigu Samhita? There is a Bhrigu Samhita. It is a holy book in which, if you have a birth horoscope, and if you search for this birth horoscope in this holy book, then you find this birth horoscope, then below it is written on the page 113. And then you open this page 113, then what you were in your past life, that whole thing is written. So meaning from your birth horoscope to what you were in your past birth, everything can be known. So like this, it is exactly the same in Aura Shastra. So now machines have come, and from those machines you can recognize. So for example, you have gone to a machine. Your Mooladhara, Swadhisha, Nabi, 3 of your chakras are impaired. So then what will you do? Your 3 chakras are impaired. The machine will not tell you from which chakra the other 2 chakras are impaired. Actually, it is like a contagious disease. One chakra gets impaired, and then from it the other chakras get affected. The machine will not tell you. But if you look at this 3 chakra combination in Aura Shastra, then in the Aura Shastra, from which chakra are the other 2 chakras impaired, this will be written. And from this, there will be a solution to remove this also. But it is such a big area. There are 180 million combinations. So I cannot do it alone. So if a computer team helps me, then I can find it one by one. So when I sit down to do it, write it, then all the Shibirs will be online. Perhaps I will not go anywhere. Swamiji, many salutations at your holy feet. I have a question. Where does a man go after his death? How does he go? After that, he gets ready for his next birth. He makes preparations to endure his sinful deeds. He makes preparations to endure his good deeds. I am a store manager. These are your karmas of the past birth, and we keep enduring them in these births, in this birth. Jai Baba Swami. Many salutations at Gurudev's holy feet, at Guru Ma's holy feet. Apologies, this question was not in Hindi. It was in a different language. Jai Baba Swami, many salutations, Gurudev and Guru Ma's feet. Swamiji, she meditates in the morning, and after meditating, she sleeps. Then disembodied souls, they come to her and they give her a lot of trouble. She cries and she keeps saying the Guru Mantra and she says it so loudly. Now what can she do? Call them now, call these souls. No, if you call them, then they will not be able to come. And if they're inside you, they cannot go. So no, this had happened. In UK, a husband bought his wife. She is the Mahalakshmi of London. I offered my salutations to her. And then she said, I will call Mahalakshmi in 5 minutes, the goddess of wealth. So she kept sitting, and I kept putting my chitta on her. And the husband was sitting far away, and he was scared of her. So I thought that if it is there inside her, it will not be able to come out. And if she's calling it from outside, it will not be able to come inside. She used to call this from outside, and then it was half an hour. And she was not coming. And the husband said, normally she comes, Mahalakshmi, she comes in 5 minutes. And I said, now it will not come. Actually, I gave her a protection so that if she's calling anyone from outside, nobody will be able to come. And if you think, then you can try to make an effort and call her. Call them. Actually, disembodied souls is nothing like this. There's a protection from the Guru, that any drop from a dirty canal does not fall on you. But if you put your chitta into the dirty canal, then it will come. Actually, I have full faith that Paramatma is inside me. Not even one hair on my head can be harmed. So you also create such a belief. That I'm with Swamiji. Swamiji is with me. No, nothing can happen. No disembodied soul can come. Nothing can come. Nothing will happen. Swamiji, the question is, can we be like you? Oh, it is for this that I'm singing this Ramayana. See, always remember, has anybody seen a sandalwood tree? If you go near a sandalwood tree, even if you go nearby, even the nearby trees will also have the smell of sandalwood. Then the Guru is a philosopher's stone. He will touch you and he wants to make you just like him. See this dress that I'm wearing. An abbot of the Ramakrishna mission, he told me this is why I wore it. The whole program was completed, and after the program, I told him, give me some advice if you want to have some change within me. I had just recently started, and he was very elderly. And I used to wear just a lungi and a kurta, and he used to give my program with this. So he said, your material is good, but your packaging is bad. I said, why like this? So no, when you're giving a spiritual program, your dress should also be spiritual. You wear a lungi and a kurta and do it, this is not good. So I want that every sadhak should believe me to be like themselves. If you make me sit very high up, then he will not even try to be like me. See, if you're sitting one level up and you say to a child, come, so he'll try to climb up. If you go and sit 10 steps up and you say to the child, come, he will say, oh. You say, no way, I cannot climb so high. He will not even try. So I wish that every sadhak should make an attempt by looking at me, that if Swamiji can become like this, I can also become like this. So he said no. But imagine there's a Sanskrit newspaper reporter. If he wears a suit and tie and he gives this news, how strange would it be? Just in the same way, if you find it suitable or not, for my wish, for my memory, wear this dress and give the program. So this program, I also had a benefit. I also had a loss. I had a greater loss when I went to London. People were thinking of me to be a dacoit. They were thinking of me as a dacoit. Why? All of the sadhus, the holy persons who go there, they go to ask for money for this reason. So the person as whose house I was staying, his wife would say, oh, we have to pay the telephone bill, we have to pay the home bills, we have to pay the electricity bill. I would not understand. Why is she telling these things to me? So she had the fear that these sadhus, while going, he would ask for something and then go. You can make others just leave, but you cannot make a sadhu just leave. So later, nothing. I had taken small silver coins. There was a picture of Lord Ganesha. I vibrated this and I gave it to them and I left. I did the tour of England, and then when I was coming home, then some people, they gave me some pounds. That Swamiji, you did not ask, but we're giving it to you. I said, does the mouse ever help the elephant? Your collectivity is very small. The collectivity in India is very big. What will you help us? You keep this money with you. Use it for the work. So today in London, there's 7 centers, and today there's an ashram. No, our sadhus have gone outside of India and spoiled the image. So now they have this impression that sadhus, they all come to ask. I'm trying to break this impression. In fact, we are trying to help them. India, we don't need anything here. We are complete. Gurudev, an ambitious person to fulfill his desires and his spiritual journey, how can he take both of these things together? Actually, in the spiritual field, there is no place for efforts. So meaning, as I said, I should have a very good spiritual experience. If you make this wish, you will never have such a spiritual experience. And spiritual progress never happens through the efforts of the physical body. But from spiritual progress, the body also gets success. I'll tell you my own experience. In Gujarat, I had no connections, nothing. But even then, after going there, so much work has happened. And if I went there saying that I want to do it, would it happen? No, it would not. And just the same, I told you that the scientists, the ones that are saying all of this, ask them, did they do it? They will say that, oh, it happened. The incident that happens, it happens suddenly. It does not happen through anyone's efforts. It does not happen through ambition that this should happen. By being results oriented, it happens automatically. And next, try to do it and see. Try to meditate and see slowly. You will see your own progress in this. And then all of this ambition, it is related to your physical body. So here there is no relationship of your physical body. It is all beyond the body. And next, through your own efforts, through your own wish, do we get anything? No, we don't get anything. And if we do not get anything, then we feel the disappointment of this. Don't come here with any expectation. Next. I did not come onto this path with any expectation, and I've reached that level in my life where I have nothing left to be obtained. So I want that each and every one of you should obtain this state. That there is nothing left for any of you to obtain. Everything has happened. Just as it happened once. In Sydney, once there was a football match. So some sadhaks had gone there to see it. I asked them, why do you see it? Why do you see the football match? Will your daughter get married? Will your son get a job? They said no. It is our habit, a hobby, to watch a football match. So I said, just this much. Meditate as if it is a hobby. So don't come with any expectation that by meditating I'll get this, I will get that. Don't come with any expectation. It happened. We were traveling in a plane. Then some woman was sitting there. She asked, what do you get by meditating? She said, oh, you get peace. She said, yes, you can buy everything else, but nobody can buy peace. So it's exactly like this. Now, in England also, there are many rich sadhaks. So they say that we can buy everything in the world, but we cannot buy peace. So if anybody asks, what do you get? You get peace. And apart from this, don't tell anyone, by doing this will happen. By doing this, that will happen. Actually, I have obtained Paramatma. This is the biggest satisfaction of life. One day try to obtain it and see. Then there's nothing left in your life to obtain. Any more questions? Swamiji, should I join something in this? So now who can say no to a teacher? Even at home. She plays the role of a teacher and I have to play the role of a student. Jai Baba Swami. All of our birth, it has happened for some work or another. So the manner in which Gurudev has said that we will meditate, right? Then we will reach that place where we had never even thought. So it is not our job to think actually. What should I do? That this is my ambition, I should do this, I should do that. In actuality, if you meditate, you will walk ahead on that path for which you have taken birth. And apart from this, you think, and then you get failure, like Gurudev said, that you will think, and you did not become successful, then you will feel sad, then you will feel bad. So what is better than all of this? That what you're doing, you do. Connect meditation. You yourself will reach the right path. So this is the easiest way. If you will see ancient India, then from a spiritual state, it was in a very good state. Now what does the research say? That the GDP in the whole world, the best GDP was of India at that time. So why was it like this? Because we were very ahead from the spiritual perspective. Even today we could be, and even today we are becoming. So we just have to do nothing. Just connect meditation, and whatever work you're doing, do it and remain peaceful, without worries. The Guru Shaktis, the Guru energies are with us. So whichever path is appropriate for you, you will reach. Jai Baba Swami. A sadhak is a doctor, and his father said, become a doctor. So he forced him into becoming a doctor, and he said, it was never my wish to be a doctor. It was my wish to be a poet. As soon as he got self-realization and he progressed in meditation, nowadays he does poetry. So automatically, whatever he wanted to do happens. So this happens. So what do we want within ourselves? If we do that, we get a satisfaction in that. In someone's pressure by doing something, if we do something, then we do it. But we do not get that satisfaction that what we are doing. Many salutations at Gurudev's holy feet, at Guru Ma's holy feet. My question is this, Gurudev. That when we meditate in solitude and when we become introversive, we become so introversive that we don't see a path to coming out at all. In this, how can we come out? Please give your guidance. First of all, define. You want to get up after 30 minutes, after 1 hour, then automatically you will get up. Gurudev, pranam. Guru Ma, pranam. I'm thinking of making a temple in my village. I've even put the foundation, but whenever I do the work, it is not happening. And I do a lot of things of God. I meditate, everything, but even then my work is becoming very problematic. What shall I do for this? Should I do it? Should I not do it? Your state is imbalanced. It is imbalanced meaning your thoughts are going into the past, your thoughts are going into the future, and it's like a pendulum. In an old clock, here, 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 here. It keeps revolving like this. So until you do not become stationary, work will not happen through you because there is instability in your life. It's going here, it's going there. And next, what you're finding hesitation in. Should I do it? Should I not? Don't do it. If you don't feel it to be full, if I feel I should do prachar, publicity, then I do it. I don't feel I should do it, or should I not? So, where our soul is not supporting us, don't do that. And next, what is supposed to happen through our hands? That no problems come in that. That happens in an easy way. And that what is not supposed to happen, that does not happen. For example, I wanted to go to the military, but I was not able to go to the military. That was not my line. This is my line. So I'm walking on this path. So your route needs to be defined in your road needs to be defined in life. So when you're walking on that route, on that road that we're supposed to walk on, our car goes well. If not, it does not. Sai Baba has made you reach here, so automatically do the progress ahead. Don't just reach up to a living guru. You become your own guru. That is the last. And next, I have seen one thing. Whichever person comes to me, there's some support behind him. For Sai Baba, there's support of some guru. Without that, they just cannot come within my aura. So within my aura, they cannot come within this hall. Even if it's not easy for everyone to come. Jai Baba Swami, many salutations at your holy feet. Many salutations at Guru Ma's holy feet. I love you very much, Guru Swamiji. Guru Maya, you also. And my question to you is this. That in Gujarati society, this is the case, that whatever you do, do it at your home. Don't go for discourse, don't go into collectivity. They say something like this. So, in such a situation, what should women like us do? You should meditate with me. Why am I showing you this way? In the Arab state, there is one sadhak who has no collectivity, no center, nothing. But he's connected to me. So he says, I'm connected with Swamiji, so I'm connected to hundreds of thousands of people. So be connected with such a surrendered feeling. So then automatically a collectivity of hundreds of thousands of people. Because in the Arab states, there's no center, there are no sadhaks, there's nothing. He's alone, the poor one. But even then, he meditates. Swamiji, I have one more question. This is my mother is there, who when I was born, I do not know. I don't know what has held on to her, what problem. Jai Baba Swami, many salutations, Guruma. The ones who meditate, they get the most problems. Why is it like this? Because he has no next birth, right? So he'll have to endure all of his past karmas in this birth, right? So meaning you walk on that path where there is no next birth. So then when will you endure those past karmas? You'll have to endure them in this birth and endure them in your young age. They will not be left in your old age, and then your old age will be blissful. Cry as much as you want to right now. Many salutations at Paramatma's holy feet, at Guru Ma's holy feet. That the divine consciousness that you give all of us, that we are able to keep it, we are able to keep it safely, that we are able to develop it and increase it as much as possible. Gurudev, this is our prayer at your holy feet. You see, in the time of Corona, how active was I? Used to send messages every day, I used to do online Shibirs. There's only one objective, that your chitta should be on me instead of the nearby environment, so you remain safe from the influence of your surroundings. And I used to travel to all of the ashrams at this time. I used to visit all the ashrams. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, my question is, what is the purpose of all of this creation? What happens after moksha? And if there's nothing, then why is this creation there? When the river Narmada goes and meets the ocean, then what happens? What happens? What happens? What happens? It joins. It becomes the ocean. So just the same way, when you get moksha, when you get liberation, he becomes merged with Paramatma. The existence of his soul comes to an end. What is the purpose of this creation? That is the purpose. We have to become, actually each and every drop of water that falls, there is only one objective, to go and meet the ocean. So whichever you meditate on, at the end, meditation is a Paramatma. And at the end, the objective is to obtain the karma-free state. So meaning you did good deeds, even then you will have to take a next birth. If you did sinful deeds, even then you will have to take a next birth. We have a wrong conception that by doing meritorious deeds, you get moksha. By doing meritorious deeds, you definitely don't get moksha. By doing meritorious deeds, you will have to take a next birth to endure those good deeds. So don't do good deeds. It's not as if you don't do good deeds. You do good deeds, but then don't say, I did it. I did this so much donations. Was there not such a thing called hidden donation? Nobody knows who gave it. So he wants to give it, but he does not want to tell anyone that I have given donations. So automatically, what is the case? Do not connect punya karmas to yourself, good deeds to yourself. If you connect them, then you will have to take another birth to endure them. So don't connect them to yourself. Swamiji, shall I speak a little bit? Sorry. No, by hearing the question of the child, I remember the line from an old Bollywood song. So now will you sing? No, I will not sing. But it was such a song. In my life, I believe a lot in enjoying life. That whatever life God has given, enjoy it. Some problems will keep coming in life. So that is why. Why has He given birth to us? Why did He make this world? and you even got to know, then what benefit are we going to get from it? Ultimately, what is there? The drop has to merge itself into the river, and the river into the ocean. So the drop has connected with the river. Now the river will connect with the ocean. Until then, enjoy the sightseeing. Let's enjoy the life. Pranam Guruma, I wanted to ask a question. Whenever I remember you, or I pray, or I stay in meditation, or I go to any high vibration place, then my head keeps revolving. So these are vibrations. But my head keeps revolving a lot. Then recently I had met my sister as well. And then I prayed to her. I prayed to you in front of her. So at that time also my head was spinning. So she did not know what is happening. She also started asking, what is happening to you? So then I said to her. So then I wanted to ask, is this a state of imbalance, or is this okay? Is this a process? Actually, do I spin around? I don't spin around. So then what I don't do, you should not do. And if you're doing it, then something different is happening. Actually, the blockages in our chakras, then because of those blockages, such a state happens. So now recently there was some show, I do not know which show it was. Well, a lot of its propagation is happening on YouTube. So there's lots of risky jobs. So they're hanging down from the sky. So a girl comes from a rope hanging down from the sky. She picks up a handkerchief and she goes back up. And the whole time she's saying, Jai Baba Swami, Jai Baba Swami. She was some sadhika of Bhavnagar and her mother had sent it. And she won this competition. But my thing is, I don't tell you to do any of this. You do all of these things and you trouble me even more. So what is to say? Don't do any such risky job that you cannot do on the basis of your own strength. Jai Baba Swami. Swamiji, I'm meditating for 3 years. I was not able to go into meditation and was not also believing in meditation. But when I attended the Nagpur Shibir, then when I sit in meditation, I get a lot of vibrations. Especially when I bring the Sai Baba Shirdi in front of my eyes, I receive a lot of vibrations. Why does this happen? No, whoever we have established in our chitta, that effect is there. But even now, you get a lot of thoughts. Why is this the case? If anyone comes in front of me, I see that in your spiritual state, what obstacle is there in your spiritual progress? So your obstacle is that you get a lot of thoughts as if you're running the whole world. So then why do you get so many thoughts? The effect of thoughts happens on a Swadhisthana chakra, sacral chakra. So say, right, Swamiji has stopped me from having excessive thoughts, then automatically the thoughts will slowly, you will get less of them and you will start to get good meditation. Many, many salutations, Gurudev's holy feet at Guruma's holy feet. A lot of thanks to you from behalf of all of the sadhaks of the Sad. You have showered so much love on us, that I cannot say. Swamiji, this is my prayer at your holy feet, that our Guru Shakti Dham gets built as early as possible and we get the Mangal Murti as soon as possible. Is there any other question left? So meaning don't go dissatisfied from here. If not, you will get... Now something will happen in your stomach at night that something is left. Come in front. Many salutations at the holy feet of Paramatma. Many salutations at the holy feet of Guruma. Gurudev, there was a question. When some incident is about to happen, We sometimes get to know about it. Is this a byproduct of meditation, or is this a prior feeling that we get after this incident happens? Then we get this feeling that I have already known about this earlier. So is this a state of meditation, or is this a prior indication? This is a state of medication. In meditation, you get such an experience. So just as I was about to be cause for flag raising in a hotel, I got to know about it in the morning, and then I went there for flag raising later. Pranam Gurudev, Pranam Guruma. When you give a name to any business or to any home, you write it down and you give it. Your handwritten words, can we magnify them, make them big, and use them as they are? What do you mean making it big? To make a board? Swamiji, when you give a name to a home, you write it down by hand. So whatever is your wish, you do it for that. Actually, what is the thing here? That place, by looking at the energy there, the naming ceremony of that happens. In the ancient times, it used to happen. The naming used to happen through the hands of the Guru. So when the naming used to happen, then in reality, when a child is born, the child has no ego. We give him a name. This is your name. So along with that name, an ego comes. And if the ego comes, then this is the start of the ego. Where does ego start from? It starts from the name. So that is why we give a name through the medium of the Guru, so that his naming ceremony happens. But along with that name, ego will not come. If not the biggest ego, it is that of name, the ego of name. Then one by one, why did he say this to me? Why did this happen to me? So the ego of his name is the biggest ego. So that ego itself does not start. That is why the Guru gives energy along with the name, so that the ego does not come in. If not, along with every name, there is ego. Pranam Gurudev, Pranam Guru Maya. Gurudev, firstly, around 40 sadhaks have come here from Hyderabad. And just as right now you said that perhaps you're going to enter Hyderabad very soon. So this is a matter of great happiness for us. No, but those people that are calling, they're not sadhaks. And it's such a strange thing, right? It is only my prayer at your holy feet that through our medium, that whichever Guru Karya you wish to make us do, make it happen. So let it happen. Later we have a meeting. When it is finalized, I will tell you. Gurudev, whatever appropriate guidance you think for my spiritual progress, please give it. So nothing, just like this person. You think a lot. You get a lot of thoughts. Stop doing that. Pranam Gurudev. And there are a lot of thoughts of the past. Jai Baba Swami. Many salutations at Gurudev's holy feet, at Guru Ma's holy feet. Our soul has become a Guru. How will we get to know about this? What? Our soul has become our soul. How will we get to know about this? Swamiji, our soul has become our Guru. How will we get to know? Actually, your decision will start from inside, that you should do this, and then it will turn out to be correct. That is how. And next, you will not need the advice of anyone. You will start giving advice to other people. And your advice will be the very best. Everyone will accept it. Gurudev, many salutations. Many salutations, Guru Mataji. I'm meditating for 24 years. But nor did any self-realization happen. Nor was I able to become introversive. Now I'm doing your meditation for 2 years. Before this, Subhash Patriji's pyramid meditation. there were Ravi Shankar Guruji, and at last from Korea, Prem Singh Rawat. And then for 2 years, I'm doing your meditation. So nothing has happened for me. I wake up at 3:30 a.m. and I sit down for 1 hour. I do not get to know. You are meditating with expectations. Leave your expectations. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? The problem of my body should go away. I was in the army in medical. Actually, do not meditate with any expectation, because expectation means of the future. You don't remain in the present at all. Expectations, there's no expectations of the present. Expectations itself means the future. So if you sit and meditate in the present with this expectation, that will happen. Leave your expectations and then meditate, not of your body, nothing. Because if you meditate with expectations, and with no matter whichever methods you do it with, nothing will happen. Once there was a collector's wife, she came to meet me. And then she said, I've met this guru, I've met that guru, I've met this guru. She said the name of 3 or 4 gurus. And then after this, she was a collector. So when any guru used to come to a city, she would have been meeting them. So I said to her, you are taking bath in 4 bathrooms and coming. So you're still dirty. What does this mean? Does it mean that the bathrooms were spoiled? No, it means you did not come under any null at all. You went near the gurus, but you never believed in any one of them. So clearance will never happen. So it is the same. No matter how many methods you did it with expectations. You did it with expectations, so nothing will happen. Actually, this whole path, it is not of expectations. I keep saying this to you. I did not come onto this path with any expectations. And after this, I gave Guru Ma the spiritual experience first of all. And after doing it, I asked her, it has become your habit to take care of the house. So now, if you say, I will take this anubhuti and go into society and I'll teach them in society. So I felt good to do it. So I kept doing it. I had no expectation. But now today in my life, I've reached that level where now there's nothing left in my life to obtain. I've obtained everything. So if you leave your expectation, you will obtain everything. If you have expectations, you will obtain nothing. So don't come here with expectations. Have a hobby. It is your hobby to watch football, to watch cricket. Just like that, meditate as a hobby. I've seen that those people who meditate as a hobby, they have good, speedy progress. Many salutations at Gurudev's holy feet. Many salutations at Guru Ma's holy feet. What is she saying? Pranam Gurudev, Pranam Guru Ma. My question is, how do we always practice that our chitta always remains on the sahasrara, on the crown? In this era, it happens that our chitta keeps wandering here and there, here and there. So how can our chitta always remain on the sahasrara? How can we do this practice? This is a practice. By doing it, it happens. When you have the need to control, you have a need to control your chitta. I have a need to put my chitta. I'm speaking to you, but my chitta is not in you. I'm answering your question, but my chitta is not in you. If I put my chitta, I will immediately get a Xerox copy. What kind of woman you are? You see, in Rajasthan, these women, they fill water from a well and they walk. And they keep pots on their head. And they even speak to their friends. And they even walk kilometers on end. What kind of technique is this? That not even one pot falls off. You should put this kind of a picture. You can put this kind of a picture up and use it as an inspiration. That these girls are walking with 5 pots on top of their head. I'm not even able to do it with one. So as soon as you do this practice, automatically a chitta stays there and you don't have to put it and does not go anywhere either. After a certain practice, you will have to put it. It will not go by itself. So you're asking some questions. My chitta is not there anyway. If I put my chitta, I will get to know everything. Ten years ago, I had attended a particular Shibir. All the girls of my age, the dilemma is, what I'm feeling right, should I do that, or should I do what my parents are feeling to be right? So I got a courage in this youth Shibir. Learn to say no. If you're confident enough, learn to say no. And yeah, everything is an experiment. So lots of mothers are here and lots of girls of my age are also here. Guruma, that 10-year journey after that Shibir has been a roller coaster and full of experiments. And to say no to my mother, I cannot say because I love her too much, but sometimes when I feel that this is what I should do, I try to talk to her and convince. My request is that Guruma, when it comes from you, it becomes very valid and one also understands because you are a mother. So I trust you. So will you please just concentrate the importance of telling the mothers to trust the daughters and telling the daughters to have a confidence in themselves and learn to say no? I want you to address everyone for 2 minutes on that. Jai Baba Swami. What you're saying is correct. Dear, do you have any children? Have you been married? No. See, even your mother will say, right? When you become a mother, then you will understand that all of the mothers say this. It's a very common sentence of theirs. Actually, in society, what is going on nearby? While looking at this, generally, parents get a certain feeling that nothing bad should happen. But I will say to all of the mothers, whether it's a son or a daughter, teach them 2 things. The first is the importance of holiness. And the sons that are there, if they're sons, then teach them how to respect women. Whether they are ladies, they are your sisters. Say in a mischief or fun when we were small, they used to make us do the pledge, India is our country, we are citizens of India, brothers and sisters. So we also used to say as a fun thing in 7th or 8th, leaving one aside. So meaning India is our country, we are all citizens of India except for one. We will marry that one person, right? But anyway, this was a fun thing at that time. But you have to teach your children to respect. Whether you have a daughter or you do not, or you have 2 sons, then why teach them? Whatever they have, they could be cousins. If anybody look towards them with in a bad way, then how will you feel? So in the same way, whichever girls are there, look at them with a pure way. Yes, if you like someone, then you can go ahead and marry them. But when you look at them in a pure way. There's a Devi, a goddess in our land. The daughters are called goddesses. In Maharashtra, the married women that are there, we fill her lap also. We believe in them to be a Devi, a goddess. In small children, God is present. So in our Indian culture, it sees God in everyone. So this is a thing. What should we teach children generally? But since you're speaking about saying to mothers, I will say to mothers, all the mothers and all the fathers, they should definitely teach their children to meditate. And while leaving their home, just as she's there were 2 small children here, even from such a small age, even if they're going to nursery or they're studying in KG, even then, put a habit in them that while leaving their home, make them do a prayer that Swamiji, stay with me, I'm going to school. Swamiji, stay with me, I'm going to school. And you yourself also, at the point where you go out or in the morning, Gurudev, Today's whole day, it is handed over to you. You stay with me. And at night, you say thank you. That the whole day went very well. Thank you. With this habit in the children also. Say thank you in the evening. The whole day you were outside. No children troubled you the whole day. So say thank you. And even if they had troubled you, then say that, Swamiji, you give him some good intellect, please. Then you're free. The children will not learn to keep somebody in their mind. And when the Guru energies will be there with them, then nothing bad can happen to them. By looking at society, the parents have a worry. That is why they say this. Don't stay out for so much time. At this time, come home. Don't go with these people. Don't do this. Don't do that. All of these ties, it is because they love you. But that love, at sometimes, it stops one's breath. It can become a lot. So it should not be so much also. So parents should have trust in their children. But do they meditate regularly or not? Look at that. Jai Baba Swami. Now that this topic has come up, let me tell you what is the physical body and the subtle body. The spiritual experience you have, it is because of the subtle body. The 45 day, I understand that is there. The Gita Pagare who looks at delivery, my mobile is off. So my mobile is off, so it is not with me at all. It remains with Guruma. But I've already told her and kept it, that if you get any problem, you get some case for any delivery, just leave a message on the mobile, whether I look at it or I not. I'm not able to look at it, but automatically his problem goes away. Actually, if you leave the problem with faith, then it gets left behind. But if you did not leave it with faith and you hold on to it and sit, then it will not happen. So she had very good spiritual experiences that I did not even see it. And in spite, as soon as she put it on that mobile, she would have had the wish that she has to put it, and it would have reached. Then she had this faith, and the problem will go away. She had that faith. Automatically, the problem went away. So who did it reach? It reached the subtle body. The subtle body is going to be present for 800 years. That is his lifespan. That is why connect with the subtle body. That is why automatically whatever spiritual progress is happening for you, it's happening. The spiritual experience you're having, it's all with the subtle body. With the physical body, I just keep speaking. That is all. Nothing more. Gurudev Guruma, many salutations at your holy feet. Next one, how do we know if you're connected with the subtle body? If you're getting vibrations on your hands, then you're really connected to it. This is the experience. Many salutations at your holy feet. I don't have a question, but I wish to thank you. You're coming to Hyderabad. This is a dream of all of us. The way we had a collectivity in Hyderabad, we used to discuss for a long time. What should we do? That we can call Gurudev. How can we increase the collectivity so that Gurudev comes? But really, you're a magician. How did you arrange that you're coming? And you're coming. Dear, by doing small shibirs, increase your collectivity until Swamiji reaches. When the collectivity increases, as many people as can benefit from it. Many salutations at Gurudev's holy feet, at Guruma's holy feet. My question is, Swamiji, you say the karma-free state? We should donate a whole pass, and then after this, things keep happening in our regular life. We have conflicts in our office with the surrounding people. So this keeps going on in our mind. So how do we handle this? No, we did not give it properly. If we had given it, it would not come back. Leave it once on a piece of paper. Then you're free from it. Many salutations at Gurudev's and Guruma's holy feet. Gurudev is saying again and again that this chance will not come again. You will have rumbling in your stomach. That is why I thought that I will share it. I also don't have a prayer. I just wish to share something. It has been 10 years that I have connected with Samarpan. So the first is love for the Guru. And one is to connect with the Guru's soul, Guruma. So Guruma, what is the difference between the two? Because they're small things. For example, I'd come to Dandi. Then I closed my eyes and I said that today, My Guruji will be in a pink dress. So when he came, he had worn a pink dress. So I like sweets a lot. So then the first day there was nothing sweet. So then I prayed. And the next day there were 2 sweets. So even yesterday, these are small, small things. This is love, or this is surrender to the soul. This is yesterday when I was sitting, there was nothing sweet. So I was missing that there's nothing sweet. So then at night, there was something sweet when you came. Meaning small, small things. So meaning these seem like miracles also. We have fun in them also. We had a ticket with the train and then it got cancelled, so we came with the Volvo. So this increases, I believe. This is what I wanted to say. What is the question? If you say a lot, then I'm not able to understand it. So now a delivery is going on right now. Work is also happening on a delivery case. And it was my attempt that it should happen before the Shibir, but it has not happened up until now. Swamiji, she was saying a spiritual experience, there's nothing apart from that. But it is good. May God, according to God's will, may everyone receive such spiritual experiences. Jai Baba Swami, we have reached the end of the Q&A. We are now proceeding with the completion ceremony. Thank you.
क्या प्रश्न है? मेरे को ना खूब बोला कि कुछ समझता नहीं फिर, और मेरी ना एक डिलीवरी चल रही है अभी, एक डिलीवरी का केस पे भी काम कर रहा है
स्वामी जी,
और मेरी कोशिश थी शिविर के पहले हो जाए, लेकिन अभी तक नहीं हुई।
स्वामी जी वो अनुभूतियां बता रही थी अपनी
ठीक
छोटी
है।
छोटी, और कुछ नहीं, लेकिन अच्छा है, ईश्वर करे ऐसी अनुभूतियां सबको मिले।
स्वामी जी, वो आखिरी अनुभूति थी, समापन करें। वास्तव में एक ही व्यक्तित्व है जिनको हम परमात्मा के समकक्ष रखकर या परमात्मा मानकर समर्पण करते हैं, और वह है हमारे आत्मा की माँ, हमारे आध्यात्मिक जीवन के सूर्योदय, हमारे परम पूज्य गुरुदेव। हम सभी को आज अपने गुरुदेव के दिव्य दर्शन, दिव्य वाणी, प्रेम और करुणा को प्राप्त करने का सुअवसर प्राप्त हुआ। इसके लिए सभी पुण्य आत्माओं की ओर से स्वामी जी आपको खूब खूब धन्यवाद। गुरु माँ आपको खूब खूब धन्यवाद। गुरुदेव, जैसे आप आपके गुरु के शुद्ध, निखालस और पवित्र माध्यम बन सके हो, ऐसे माध्यम हम सभी आपके बन जाएं, यही आपके श्री चरणों में प्रार्थना है। अभी परम पूज्य गुरुदेव यहाँ से प्रस्थान करेंगे। पादुका नमन का कार्यक्रम शांति पाठ का। शान्तिः अन्तरिक्षगं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिः आपः शान्तिः औषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिः विश्वे देवा शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वगं शान्ति शान्तिरेव शान्ति सामा शान्तिरेधि ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः सर्वरिष सुख शान्तिर्भवतु। अभी परम पूज्य गुरुदेव यहाँ से प्रस्थान करेंगे। अभी परम वंदनीय गुरुमा यहाँ से प्रस्थान करेंगे।